Boom. Man, how you doing? Been a while.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it has.
Did that chair just come today?
No, this came like what? 2 days ago? 3 days ago, maybe?
Dude, that thing is nice.
Yeah, dude, I love it. It has a massager, so it's pretty sick.
What? I just thought that was a pillow.
I broke the massager first day, man, because the cord hooks up to the computer. I moved the chair to snap.
Oh,
So I got to solder that shit back together.
yeah, that's no big deal. I thought you like damaged it because you're a fat ass.
No, I'm trying to move the chair in the dark. Fuck both of y'all.
You know Antonio Quezada?
No. I think we've talked shit on Facebook. That's about it.
No, yeah, that's who's talking shit to us right now. So,
Yeah, man. Yeah. So you've seen all of Cobra Kai?
I have seen all of Cobra Kai. Like I watched it back when it was on YouTube Red.
Yeah.
Because they had like the first 3 episodes for free, and then I just bootlegged the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then season 2 came out, and I watched that, and then everyone was like, then it went to Netflix, and I'm all like, dude, YouTube how did YouTube get rid of their like only good show?
I think they kind of failed with Red. Nobody was signing up for Red. So.
Yeah. Because YouTube had 2 good shows out of like the 6 I think they had. I think they had like 6 shows. But they had another good show called Wayne. It had 1 season about some kid, some East Coast kid that just like beats the shit out of people because he's like kind of retarded. It's cool.
No, I've never watched anything else on Red. I did the trial for Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
And other than that, it wasn't really worth it. I think it was like $30 a month or some shit.
No idea.
Yeah, no. The watching Cobra Kai season 1 and 2, and then going to 3, like they all look so different. It's so weird.
Yeah, because it took a while for 3 to come out. Like everybody grew up.
Yeah.
Like, Daniel's son and Johnny Lawrence look all like a lot older too. Like,
yeah,
they did in season 1 and 2. Dude, I wasn't even a Karate Kid fan growing up or anything, but like as soon as I saw the first scene on the first episode of Cobra Kai with Johnny Lawrence, just like there with Coors Banquet, because I was drinking Coors Banquet at the time. You know, those little stubby bottles everywhere.
Am I echoing on you?
Dude, I love this show already. It was $15 a month.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, but there was nothing on there. It's like you pay $15 for Netflix. There's a shit ton on there.
Like you were also paying for no ads, so you had to skip through the ads and whatever dumb shit too. So
yeah,
which they're still trying to like. Every time I'm watching YouTube videos, they're like, "You should get the YouTube Premium." I'm like, "Why?"
Yeah. I guess it's YouTube Music now that took over Google Play.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Because all my music was on Google Play.
Yeah.
Like everything from like phones ago. Everything I transferred over, it was all on Google Play. And then I had to download a new music app, which sucks because when I play music in my car, it just always says the first thing that started playing. So if I was watching some porno last on my phone and then I go start my car, it's gonna say like whatever fucking dumb shit I was watching before I started my car.
It's a good thing you don't have kids, man. Fucking no, I won't use any other service now because JRE's on Spotify. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as they have fucking Eminem, Ice Cube, and then heavy metal, I'm good.
Yeah, dude, YouTube is just fucking up, man. Like,
yeah. What you smoking, sir?
Super fruit. It's delicious.
You in Chicago, or where were you at?
I was just in Roscoe, Illinois, filming an FML skit about like my character was like hates the idea of marriage because like my ex-girlfriend was always like trying to pressure me to marry her. Like she had her whole wedding plotted since junior high. And fucking so I'm telling her a lot like, yeah, I don't even think I like the idea of marriage or whatever. It was just whatever.
Yeah.
She's like, I understand, and I'll never pressure you into doing that, whatever. So then I like her friend is like a dress designer, and her friend is all like, oh, try on this dress or whatever. Like the client's out of town, and you're like just her right size, so fucking whatever. So then I walk in on her while she's like twirling around in the fucking wedding dress, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And I'm like,
When's it coming out? How long does it take to edit that?
I think like it'll probably be out in a couple weeks. It took us 2 hours to film this shit, and it's probably only like a 10-minute fucking video at most. You know what I'm saying?
So it should be good.
Yeah, I do these a lot. I don't know if I've ever sent you any of them that I've done, but yeah.
You sent me the one where there was like the sex noises halfway through the video, and I was watching that at work, and I had to throw on my fucking headphones.
I heard that was the double date roommate one. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched any of the other WTF ones.
Yeah, they're good. They're fun. They're super fun to film. But it's funny because it always takes like an hour or 2 hours. The last one I did was this Christmas one, where we're all having this like family Christmas. We're on like video chat with our grandma. And my sister, the girl who's playing my sister, like opens the first gift, and it's a fucking dildo. And I'm like smacking her with it, like Mr. Jiggle Daddy. And it turns out our mom is the one who got her the dildo. The gal who's playing our mom got her the dildo because she was like, "Well, you're always stealing your sister's." You know?
So that one's already out?
Yeah, that one's out.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'll send you a link to it here in a bit. But yeah, I was just out there, and yeah, it's fun. It's super fun to do. I had the dude who films them over on my podcast 5 episodes ago. When was that? A month ago. We were doing a tribute because one of our buddies had died, and he was in a lot of them. We were doing a tribute, like, and reacting to all of the best ones with him in it.
Oh shit! So he was one of the guys on the WTF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. I don't know. It's crazy. It was one of my comedian friends.
You get COVID yet?
Yeah, I got COVID last October.
Nice. No, so before the big pandemic, I went out, came back to my town, and my wife took off in the car, and then I started not being able to breathe. This was October of 2019. So I'm
2019?
Yeah. So October 2019, I feel like I can't breathe. I'm like, you know what? Maybe like breathing in steam. So I gotta take like a hot shower, and then it makes it fucking worse.
Oh.
I'm reaching for my phone and I pass out, like not able to breathe on the floor, and then I wake up the next day. So I'm wondering if I got it then, but then I got it again at least 2 weeks ago. So I just got off quarantine.
Oh man, yeah. It sucked that I would go to work for 2 weeks. That was like the worst part about it. It was just like, I thought it started out sweet. It was like, I really don't do anything anyways. But then like my buddy had it at the same time, and he was like asking me to host a comedy thing because he couldn't do it because he had the Rona. I'm like, dude, I got it too. So like we kept on doing like these little quarantine like crossover podcasts with each other because he has a podcast too called My Podcast is Better Than Your Podcast.
Well, is it?
That's what it's called. Yeah. Sometimes he's got a cool ass green screen and he pops up all sorts of whatever shit, but he doesn't go live like I do. So.
Not right now, baby. Not right now. Go.
You say beat it, Nick.
This guy's drinking. This is a terrible role model over here.
Yeah.
Okay, go, baby.
You
Go. I'll talk to you later. Go for it. Okay, love you.
What are you doing?
Podcast. Bye.
Yeah, watch after you're done.
No, close the door.
Come on.
Close the door.
Please.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, man.
Hey, it happened.
Hey, man,
I had to lock my dog out.
They're still quarantining, man. They're still fucking, because after I quarantine, they're saying they can't go to school 10 more days because they were around me during my quarantine, even though they test negative.
Tony's been calling me Tom Green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Canadian?
I'm not Canadian, but people have been telling me I look like Tom Green my whole life. Like since like 6th grade when he was like super popular on MTV and shit.
Yeah. The beard doesn't help, man.
My bum is on your lips.
It's better Tom Green. I got the dude from fucking Goonies because I got this big ass fucking forehead. I used to get that. So
like the ogre fucking dude.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
That shit hurt me when I was a kid, man. I'm like, I remember somewhere I put up a roast me. I think it was Tony, because I put up a roast me on the ATG like years ago, and somebody's like, "You look like you burnt your fucking head," because I had this patch of hair missing. I remember that shit to this day. I'm like, "Fuck you guys."
Well, we used to have that old roasting group on Facebook too. Yeah. And then I think Eric Chavez eventually just blocked everybody from it because it was dead.
It wasn't too much bullying. It just got dead.
Yeah. Yes, I also look like Jesse Pinkman. I like Jesse. I don't like Jesse Pinkman, but I do like what's his name? Aaron Paul. I think he's pretty cool.
Aaron Paul was cool until I saw that video. I'm sorry for every time that I didn't stop racism around me. Like it was just overacted. It
was just being fake woke.
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad. Like we get it. You need attention too.
What do you think of Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai, it got me back to watching all 3 Karate Kids again, which I haven't done since I was a kid. I was reading Tony's shit.
Yeah.
Got me back to watching all 3 of them, which the first 2 are good movies. The third one's just meh.
Well, they brought a callback to the 3rd one in season 3 with going back to Japan.
No, that's the second one.
That's the 2nd one. What's the 3rd one?
3rd one's this dude with slick back hair gets him to join Cobra Kai, and he makes him start beating the shit out of this wooden plank person to get his knuckles bleeding per Kreese's orders. Yeah, it was okay, the 3rd one, but I used to love it way more when I was a kid, the 3rd one. But Cobra Kai,
I was never a fan, but we always knew like the jokes and shit, like wax on, wax off, and like Daniel-san and catching the fly with the chopsticks and all that dumb shit. We knew it all. I just never was a fan. I never thought it was going to lead into something cool like this.
Cheesy action movies are up my alley, man. Like,
yeah,
Best of the Best.
I have not.
That movie is fucking terribly amazing. Like, it's American Karate Tournament, and it has what's that dude? The French dude, the famous dude that hates America. I forget his name. It has his son in it. The dude that's in Rush Hour 1 and 2. The fat guy with the bomb at the beginning of Rush Hour. Sean Penn's kid. Chris Penn. There we go.
He hates America?
Well, I was always told that. My dad was super Republican, though, so I don't know. He's like, I'm not watching that shit. He hates America. I'll be wearing Johnny Depp shirts as I walk in the room and he'd start yelling at me.
I had a boss like that. She's like, I'll never shop at Target because they're owned by the French and the French hates America. Fuck their freedom fries.
Yeah, and I don't hear that shit. I'd hear Target. Dude, I'd be around people and they'd be older people, and my grandma was German, so she was part of this German club. So I'd go in a car with them, they'd be driving around, look at that N-word over there. And me and my sister were like 5, like, what the fuck? We never talked to that dude again. It's crazy to see, because I just talked to my friend. His dad died. Well, his grandpa died. And it was pretty much like his dad. And he died in October, and I didn't find out till just today. But I'm like, the best thing about old people is they just didn't not say what was on their mind.
Yeah.
And it feels like you don't get that with anyone anymore. Everyone's so worried about what they're going to say.
Yeah. I was thinking about that last night, how, like...
Go, baby.
I'm all for being, like, woke and, like, respecting people's, like, everything. But then, like, there's just a lot of people are just doing it for clout or just doing it for, like, for recognition. Like that whole Aaron Paul video you mentioned earlier. Like, there was just a bunch of this. I think a lot of people are just being phony about it just because they don't want to have bad PR.
Yeah, but then, like me, I don't know how to get across my point a lot of the time, and I look like an asshole, so that makes it worse. So like I've just gotten to a point where you care about people, just fuck everything else. Just be a good person.
Yeah.
So like I'm moving up to Seattle, and I'm so fucking worried about it because like I have a cousin, and that cousin's going trans and all this, and I'm like, is that because I'm so ignorant? I'm like, is it something real? Is it something that just people have been told, and then they're like, hey, I'm different, so this is what I am? Like I don't understand that, and I don't think anybody really understands it, but everyone wants to say they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a friend leave our comedy group chat because it was like maybe like 2 months after she became a gal.
Yeah.
And my buddy had like accidentally misgendered her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need this, blah blah blah. Like, I'm out of here. It was all like, dude, you like 2 months ago you were a dude. Like, we're like
get used to it.
It takes a while to get used to it. Yeah.
Well, like if he wasn't being a dick about it, that's going to be more on, hey, they gotta be okay with themselves and understand that not everyone's going to get them. Like, not everyone's going to get them right off the bat.
Yeah.
But people want you dead for all kinds of reasons, man. They want you dead just because you're American. So it is what it is.
Fuck them. Fuck Americans. What did they ever do? What did we ever do that was awesome?
I mean, World War II was pretty awesome that we stopped that. I mean, that was pretty cool of us.
I mean, like,
we
were bombing places even after shit was like already done.
Yeah, I liked Carlin's thing on it where it's just, we're gonna fuck you with our big dicks. Like, I get the attitude, but I think every place is fucked up. I don't think any place with a government is not fucking scandalous as fuck.
Dude, I think on the 20th, during inauguration, dude, Kamala Harris, like right after Joe Biden gets fucking inaugurated and he becomes president, fucking Kamala Harris is gonna shoot him right in the fucking head, live on television, and she's like, "I'm president now, bitches," and then fucking the police are gonna be militarized, and they're gonna be driving tanks down your residential road.
I doubt that will happen, seeing as Trump's been impeached twice for whale. She just shoots them and they're like, hey, it's okay. We said it's okay.
Yeah.
We win.
Man, it's gonna be a wild 4 years for sure.
Uh,
People like thought 2020 was crazy. This shit's it's gonna be rioting and fucking quarantine all fucking year.
Yeah, I'm sure there will still be riots, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy. Like, I think if you don't pay attention to the news, you'll be fine. But I don't know, man. I don't know. You hear so much because I got friends on both sides, and all of them are pissed. So
Yeah, everybody's pissed.
yes.
Not like everything right now.
Yeah. I want free speech. That's my big thing. Everything else, fuck it. Just keep the free speech. Don't take away my right to think and learn and be an idiot. Give me a right to be an idiot.
Yeah, my buddy who got me my job doing like my landscaping and making firewood bundles, he told me that China is going to be taking over America and we're going to be globalist and I won't be able to write Facebook statuses about my pee anymore.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that a lot. But I do. I've been posting 1984. Like, I feel like that's what it is. If you say something they don't agree with, you will be taken out. So, but yeah, that's my only dog in the fight. I don't care about left or right. I care about, hey, let's be smart here. Let's talk. Let's get together on this instead of fucking hate each other.
Well, like, I like being a hater sometimes.
Well, not to the point where you can't sit at Christmas dinner because you guys want to kill each other.
Oh no, none of that. That's my cousins. They're sisters, dude. They fucking can't stand each other.
Yeah. I have a brother I didn't talk to for a few years, but then like it eats at you, man. Like you don't like having that hate, man. I can't do it anymore.
I can't hang out with my brother just because he's fucking stupid. It just annoys the shit out of me.
Well, I think tons of my family feel the same way about me, and I feel the same way about them because we have such different outlooks on life. Like even when I was for Obama, man.
Yeah.
Talking burn the establishment. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, Tony. Don't go anywhere near the nuclear codes, Tony.
Well, I live right by a town that has a nuke plant.
Yeah. I guess they had a big one here in Utah. So
Yeah, over in Byron, we got a big one.
Yeah, and maybe that's why they all decided to go Mormon and get with each other's family. It was like I meet a lot of cool Mormons. Like I'm surrounded by them. So many of them are way cool, normal people that are like, yeah, some of the stuff's pretty crazy, but I like the community. And then I've met ex-polygamists, which are fucking. I feel so bad for them because they're born into it, and like,
yeah,
people are fucking 13-year-olds. They're it's disgusting. But I guess in New York, because I've been watching videos of people riding their bikes through New York, and like you see all these different kinds of people. You see the Hasidic Jews. You see the businessmen. I saw a Hasidic Jew pass a kid and just push him onto the road. I guess everywhere they have their outliers.
Well, it's the same way. Like when you're walking around like downtown Chicago, like you'll see everything. You'll see the Mormons, the Jews, the fucking everybody. You'll see everybody.
Yeah,
it's a huge melting pot. It's cool.
Well, it's like people that have never been around black people. They end up not liking black people.
Yeah.
And I feel the same way with Mormons. Like, people aren't around them. They all just see what they see on TV, and they don't fucking know anything about them. But I feel like every religion's pretty fucking crazy, so I don't even care. But they get a lot of flack.
Tony, you can come on right now, dude. I could send you a link if you want.
Oh no, don't bring Tony on here. He's gonna hurt my feelings, man.
Did you see that Mortal Kombat trailer?
I did not see the trailer.
Dude, it looks fucking awesome. Except the dude that looks that's played Jax looks like a de-aged Steve Harvey.
So you saw the old like fan made one, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I wanted that one so bad.
that shit was awesome. That shit was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna send Tony a link.
Did you like the first two Mortal Kombats?
First two,
Back in the 90s.
like the back in the day ones. Hell yeah, I saw those in theaters as a kid.
I remember the Mortal Kombat, everyone screaming it.
Yeah, it had the awesome fucking soundtrack, like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, that shit was fucking hype, dude. I remember leaving the theater like. The second one's not as good.
No, it's not, but
They changed a lot of the actors up and shit, and like it's funny because it takes place immediately after the first one. Like it had like the ending of the first one or the beginning of the first one has the opening scene is the ending of the last one, and like all the actors are different except like Liu Kang.
yeah.
They had a different Raiden, they had a different Johnny Cage, a different Sonya.
But wasn't Reptile in number 2?
Reptile was in number 2.
That was the cool part.
Yeah.
I liked Reptile.
Yeah. But he was like a fucking like gargoyle kind of.
Yeah, and that was stupid, but still, I was just happy to see Reptile in the movie. Back when blood was such a bad thing on Sega, and they're like, you can't come out with this game, and now you look at the games they make.
So yeah, like I remember in the first one you had to do like a blood code. And the second one, they're just like, fuck it, like, we can put blood in the game.
Well, the fact you could turn it off was pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you see that animated movie they came out with? Like last year?
Scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I don't remember it fully, but I remember loving it. So
Yeah, it was fantastic. And I'm pretty sure like people are taking like movie video games seriously because like I think the people who are making them now are the people who like grew up with them as of before. The people who were making them were just doing it for money.
Yeah.
Whatever. But like I still love the Super Mario Brothers movie to this day. I think it's fantastic.
They can't get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles down though. Like I like the newer movies, but they're not as classic as the first ones.
My favorite Turtles is the Nickelodeon one, not the new one, but the old Nickelodeon one.
Yeah.
That one was fucking awesome. Every season of that shit was fantastic.
Yeah, and
it brought elements of like every Turtles.
The
like
Batman versus Ninja Turtles was awesome.
Batman Ninja Turtles was sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Animation usually kicks a lot of ass.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. Right after I got into Aquaman is when I started watching the DC animation ones, and they had the Aquaman. I think it's King of the Sea or something like
King
that.
of Atlantis or whatever. Yeah, dude, that one was fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, and then they left so much out of the movie that would have been awesome. They just cut up the story so bad. I was just like, I only watched that movie once. I couldn't get through it. Like the actual movie of Aquaman.
Yeah. Man, yeah. Yeah, so like we had awesome like the last 2 video game movies that came out were awesome that I saw. Like Detective Pikachu was amazing. Sonic the Hedgehog was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think the sequel is gonna be even better. Like, the sequel is gonna be what people wanted the first one to be. Like where it's gonna be more in like more Mobius and fucking they're bringing in Tails and what they're doing all this cool shit.
Well, Jim Carrey did a really good job. I liked it.
Yeah, and then at the end when he's like fully Dr. Robotnik and shit, I was like, oh hell yeah, bro! Like, he had the big mustache and he was fat, and I was like, oh hell yeah! And he's in that mushroom world from Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah. But no, I like the Sonic games. I can't get back into them like I can the Mario games. Like,
yeah,
just because at the time you were okay with this is pretty cool, but there's not so much to do anymore other than just run around. Like it doesn't feel like as immersive as Mario was.
There was them Sonic Adventure games for the Dreamcast. Those are fucking top tier Sonic games right there.
I could never get into those ones, man. Like I tried getting into the PC one too, and no. But the movie was awesome. The movie was awesome and funny, and the kids watched it like a good 8 times.
I know I saw it at least 3. I watched it once in theaters, and I saw it a couple more times after that because I just enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Is Tony coming or what?
I don't know. I sent him a link. He can do what he wants. Did you watch WandaVision?
I have not. I've only seen that it got good reviews for being weird.
A lot. I've been seeing mixed reviews. I enjoyed both episodes that they aired so far. That was cool. Like there's parts in the middle of the episode where they do like these fake commercial things. I don't think they're anything yet, but I'm pretty sure though that shit's gonna lead into something really cool. Like there's probably like hidden Easter eggs. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about because I'm really not familiar. I've never read anything Vision heavy or Scarlet Witch heavy besides like House of M. I read House of M, but
I've been studying so much, man. I haven't had time to pick up a comic in a fucking while.
yeah, you've been upgrading on your fucking work game.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm gonna be, like I said, moving to Seattle because of it.
All right, give me a second. There's something going on with my.
Oh, we're good. We don't want to see you, man.
Yeah, I still can't see that. All right, I'll just change my headphones to a different pair.
Damn, you got it like that? See, us, we don't even have headphones, dude. We got wild ears.
I have them, man, but I got kids. I don't know where the fuck they are. You laugh. It's my reality.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm thankful I don't have any.
Oh, I love it, man. It gives me a lot more purpose, for fucking sure.
I mean, like almost all my friends have kids, so like I go to just anybody's house, and I'm like Uncle Tim, like because like I helped raise everybody else's kids, so like I'm just like I'm good. I used to have this roommate. I would borrow her son. He was like 4.
You would borrow someone's son? Do you know how not good that sounds?
I would borrow his son and take him to the park so I could hit on fucking single moms.
Of course you would.
So how much did it work?
Knowing his ass, he got some ass.
It works sometimes.
It worked 70% of the time. When he says it like that, it works 70% of the time.
I wish it was that high.
I think one of the funniest posts I've seen you post on Facebook has been about all the other guys hitting on your friends that are girls. I think that shit's hilarious.
Oh, like me wanting to hit on his sister?
No, they're
no, like, but my female friends will like DM me about like, who the fuck is this dude sending me a friend request? They're a mutual friend of yours. And it happens all the time. I'm all like, so I made a post. I'm all like, yo, dude, friend, stop friend requesting all my female friends, dude. Like you don't know them.
Wasn't that me friend requesting your sister though?
I don't know. That's different.
You told me to take my shot, basically.
Yeah, that was different. Because first I told Nasser to.
You damn well know Nasser.
Nasser, dude, let me hit on your sister. I was like, fine, go ahead, dude. Like, shoot your shot, man.
You guys all in Illinois?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we're all in Illinois.
Yeah, we're all in. Also, earlier I said that Timmy His face is built like Elmer Fudd on a Pez dispenser with a
I
beard.
saw that, dude. I posted it on the thing.
Yeah.
Now all
I
I'm
thought that was
seeing
funny.
is Tom Green, man. That's all I'm seeing now.
All you're seeing is Tom Green.
Yes. You're just talking about they call me Uncle Tim. I'm like Uncle Tom. You mean?
Nasser is not a good guy.
Nasser's something else, man. We
Nasser,
were talking shit to him yesterday on his group chat for like being racist and misogynistic. It was funny.
oh yeah. I saw the screenshots of that. I was like, every time that you guys ever bring up Nasser around me, and you're like, he's not that bad anymore. Something literally the next day always happens, and then literally the day before all of that, the day before the podcast we were recording, and Jake brought up Nasser, and I was like, fuck Nasser. And then you're just like, yeah, Nasser's not that bad anymore. And literally the next day,
I only remember that name because of ATG. I haven't seen that name online in a while, man.
He doesn't really do shit on Facebook anymore. He's always on Twitter, and he's writing comic books, man.
Oh, good for him. Any good?
This one right here, Stardust, I have a poster for. That one wasn't bad. And I never read the second one that I got from him, Trixie Kane. I got those over. I never read this one. I bought two of them because there was a variant.
I like the one on the one Bloody Reaper, it looks like it says.
Blood Reaper.
Yeah.
They're both the same book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm never reading Nasser's comics.
But I bought his novels, dude.
Who
And I
doesn't?
even helped him write his novels, and those are fucking trash.
I don't think you guys understand how much I don't fuck with Nasser anymore.
Well, whose art is that though? It's not Nasser's, right?
No,
No.
he can't draw.
You can't draw for shit.
This is Turnus, whoever Turnus is.
Here's the thing. Y'all don't know Nasser. Like, I know him. Like, I know him, like, personally. Like, I know the guy in real life. I know
So
where
what?
he lives. Like, I know where he lives. I've
I
been
know
to
where he
his house.
lives too. I've been to his house.
No, not you. Like, the chat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, yeah, you don't know him either. But, like, I've been to his house. I went to Comic-Con, hung out with this guy.
So
and
he's got
it's-
4 cover
Fuck that
artists.
guy.
He's got 4 fucking cover artists: Sean Langley, John Malin, Eric Weathers, and Dinah Israel.
So wait, actual Comic-Con?
Yeah.
C2E2,
C2E2. Yeah.
Chicago.
Oh, sorry. C2E2 in Chicago. That's where we went. No, I did not. Don't even put that out there. Nasser X Tony. Don't even do it. Don't do it. I almost drove all the way to his house to beat his ass. That's how much he pissed me off.
It's not that far of a drive for you, is it? For me, it's like an hour and a half.
It's about an hour. 50 minutes to an hour. But that's how much he pissed me off. Like it was like and then I just calmed myself down in the car.
It's crazy going to his family parties. Huh?
Was he like halfway there, like, fuck this, never mind?
No. I was in my car. I turned it on. I was like 5 minutes into driving from my house, and then I was like, nah, fuck it. He's not worth it. He's not worth the waste of gas.
The fact that someone else in this world's like, I'm gonna drive an hour to kick your fucking ass.
Like once you're there, you're already done, like cooled off by then.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's awkward going to his family parties because his dad's a cop. So like, and it's like all his friends are just like all the Chicago fucking police department. So they're just all fucking just kicking that they're telling stories about how much they beat out of criminals and shit, dude.
I'd get shot right away after I beat the shit out of Nasser. I would get shot.
Hey guys, we'll be right back.
All right.
Here's the thing. I actually did care about the kid, but he did so many backstab things that I can't fuck with him.
So we were talking about Cobra Kai season 3 earlier,
Yeah.
or just Cobra Kai in general, man. Did you watch that shit?
Yeah, we talked about it. Remember on the previous one of your episodes, we talked about it.
Man,
Oh no, I think we talked. Yeah, we talked about it on the crossover. I think
we didn't get too much into it though,
No, we didn't.
because
season 3 was a training arc.
season 3 pissed me off.
Season 3 was just a training arc. That's why it was not as good as the other 2 seasons.
Well, you end on such a high note on season 2.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep that going.
Mm-hmm. That's why season 3 they mellowed it out. So
Yeah.
it would give them a clean slate to like at least work in the median. Probably
I
for the
could have
next season.
done without all the John Kreese. Yeah, I do remember talking about this. I said this exact same thing where I could have just done without the John Kreese Vietnam flashback.
Flashback. Yeah. The backstory. It wasn't really needed, to be honest.
Yeah.
They could have done one scene of that.
Yeah.
One scene.
It's like what's the point of saying that at one point he used to be a decent person?
And, yeah, they're trying to make you feel bad for John Kreese, and it's not gonna happen.
I think they're trying to make it more everybody's complicated. That's why they flipped the story.
Like
to be
everyone's story is nuanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like here's the thing: from like the first movie, we all knew that Johnny was an asshole, but that couldn't be helped with who his teacher was.
Yeah.
So like people didn't really hate Johnny as like that much. They just like he was like, oh, he's just a school bully.
They just
That's about it. Yeah, like
Well,
he's
also
just
his stepdad is a piece of shit too.
yeah. His stepdad is a piece of shit too.
In the movie, I'm trying to remember. I just watched it too.
I
No,
don't know if he's in the movie,
show.
but they bring him in. They introduce him in season 1 of Cobra Kai, and he's just like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And then we just get the idea because we're learning everything through Johnny's perspective in season 1.
Also, it's like is the stepdad Kreese's best friend? I feel like that's what they're gonna make it.
If his stepdad's alive by then, dude, that dude's
His
old.
stepdad is alive because he was in season 3 when he went there to pretend to talk, ask him for money so he could steal something from his house to pawn it.
No, he did go ask for money, but he didn't want to give it.
No, I think he was just pretending to ask for money just so he could steal that fucking statue and pawn it.
Nah,
Fucking,
I think he sucked up his pride and he did it for Miguel.
Didn't he give him a fat stack of cash at the end though?
no, he was going to, and he was all like, "No, fuck you, dude! Like, I'm not giving you this money." He was like pretending to give him money.
Yeah, shitty stepfather.
Yeah. Well,
So
he
how was
doesn't
your
really
child?
do much with the money. Like when he does get money, you know, he just fucking drinks and is a bum. So like, I wouldn't be giving him money either. But at the same time, like, I probably would have raised him better, or helped raise him better.
Well, he was trying to buy him out at the beginning in the first season. He said, "I'm giving you money to get out of my life."
Yeah.
Yeah, that was garbage.
Yeah.
But that's stepfather for you.
Yeah, but also if you deal with 20 years of somebody being a nobody, you just think they're a nobody.
Yeah, but at the same time, you don't fucking just like here, I'm gonna pay you to get out of my life.
Yeah.
Like at least he wasn't that bad, like to the point where you're like, I don't want you in my life. Not to the point where you just say, I don't want you in my life anymore.
Well, like,
That's the same thing. Nature versus nurture, man. Is he bad because he's bad, or bad because everybody treats him like shit?
his stepdad is like the Big Lebowski, not like Jeffrey Lebowski, the dude, but like the Big Lebowski, the old rich dude.
Hmm.
Like they're just these rich old men that like they're so entitled that like if you fucking like mess up one sort of thing, dude, you're fucking scum or whatever. Like they just have that mentality. So like it's just like when he was a champ in karate and whatever, he was probably like really praising them. They're like, yeah, you're fine. But like it's kind of like in that asshole way, like if you lose this match, you're fucking dead to me type shit.
All I want is results.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the show, he was saying karate is for fucking losers to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was in season 3, like when like he first wanted to do karate. When Johnny first saw like Cobra Kai and all that, like he just like went straight home and was like, I want to try karate.
Yeah, they're making him pretty one note. Just everything you do is shit, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see why Johnny turned out the way he did.
Yeah. And he's honestly not bad. He's not a bad dude.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of Ali coming back?
That was cool.
Oh, yeah, it was not bad.
That was a nice couple episodes right there, man. Like I thought it was gonna lead into something different because it was like right after Johnny fucked Miguel's mom.
Yeah.
And then now he's going on a date with his ex or whatever, and they almost hooked up kind of, but then she's like, "Oh, I gotta go to this party, blah blah blah. You should come." And then that next episode was fucking really awesome when it was Daniel and his wife and Johnny and Allie all just having dinner together and just shooting the shit and talking about the old times, and then they were finally gaining perspective on each other of like how they really saw things when they were younger.
Can I say this? I hate his wife, Danny's wife. Like I like what she says, but I hate her and how she says it.
I was like, she hasn't said anything wrong. So is it just the actress, like the portrayal? Is that what it is?
It's who she's portraying. Like they have a party in your backyard. You get there and she's like, "Hey, it's okay. Don't get so mad." He didn't even get that mad. He was just like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here."
Also,
trucks.
I'd rather be garbage than have a cringy ass name like Hentai Slayer 69.
I'm not seeing this chat. Where's this chat?
If you go to the comments section, like on Steam, yeah, you'll see Hentai Slayer said, "I'm garbage," just like his anime taste. What are you doing, step bro? Hey, step bro, would you help me do some laundry? Oh no, I'm stuck.
I'm stuck in the dryer. Help me out.
This Wolford guy, I straight up have seen his picture and I always thought it was you.
That is my picture.
Okay.
Yeah, it is his picture.
Okay.
That's exactly where he does look like Elmer Fudd.
I got that fucking turkey neck, dude.
I enjoyed it more when Kimiko came back because I was like, damn, she's still looking fine. 10 out of 10 would want to date Kimiko.
Oh, Kimiko, hell yeah.
Oh, okay. You talking about the girl from the second movie that he saves? Or are you talking about the mom?
The mom? What do you mean the mom?
I'm so fucking confused. Who was this one?
His ex-girlfriend from Okinawa.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's
not the girl he saves. The girl he saves is the one she's like vice president of Daytona or Dayona.
Okay.
Toyota.
Page now.
Toyona or something like that.
It's
supposed to be Toyota, yeah. Tonyo looks like a hobo. I don't look like a hobo.
The bad dude from the second movie, the Japanese one that he meets in the third
Hanzo.
Season. Yeah. I liked him in the second movie, even though he's the bad guy, but
I thought that was the third movie, wasn't it?
No, the third movie they bring back Kombat again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, no, I like that dude. In Cobra Kai when he's training him, I thought that was pretty cool.
That was awesome, dude. He was so just like deadpan and serious, but then like he would still be goofy at the same time. I was like, hell yeah.
Well,
first off, Timmy's always drunk, so he always looks like a hobo.
So in the second movie, he loses his honor. He fucking runs out while he's while Danny's saving the girl in the storm, he just runs away.
Yeah.
So, I didn't remember that. And watching Cobra Kai season 3, I wasn't even thinking about it. Did he end up getting his honor back? Did they mention that?
Yeah. Yeah, because he said like he went back to his uncle, asked for forgiveness, and his uncle trained him in the rest of the Miyagi way, and and like he saved Okinawa from being destroyed, and like that's how the mall became to be and all that stuff. It was all through him.
Gotcha. So that's pretty cool. I like the redemption story.
Yeah, and he like the fact that like he saved Okinawa and built jobs for the people of Okinawa, and then brought their city to the 21st century with actual houses.
Yeah.
Hanzo.
I'd like to go to like how the second movie was though, where it was a village all together.
Yeah.
I'd like to go somewhere like that and check it out.
Yeah, I mean you still can. There's some places like that in Japan.
Well, even like with the newer buildings, like in America, like all westernized bullshit. Like my grandma lived in a tiny fucking village outside of Vegas. It was weird, in the mountains, but it wasn't the same as what you see in that movie. That's what I'm talking about. Like wasn't it built out of like bamboo and shit like that?
Yeah.
But keep in mind that's like in the 90s, like over 20 years.
80s.
Yeah, 80s. Fuck. That's like 30 years. So like a 30-year difference will change it.
Yeah, just a little. Thanks, man. Thanks. So I met my wife's mom when I was 18, and I had this goatee. And she said, "Oh, that's a bumper pad for a cocksucker." That's the first thing she fucking told me.
Oh, that's great. That's funny. She did not hold back on you.
No.
Hilarious.
At least you knew that she'd be honest.
Yeah. Honesty is the best policy, but then they also say if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
I don't know.
I say it to everyone's face.
Yeah.
And I still don't get my ass kicked. I don't know how. I feel like I should have gotten my ass kicked a lot.
They might feel bad for you because you're like a midget.
No, I'm not a midget.
You're black as fuck to me right now. That's all I see.
You can't see anything. I don't have my cam on.
Yes.
All you would see is like my shiny keyboard.
Oh yeah, because you don't believe in lights. Dude, I can see your silhouette, dude. It looks scary. Yeah. Are you not wearing a shirt?
It's a black shirt. You can see my mouth.
Just waking up, seeing that with that hand coming at you, like, oh.
Yeah, it's scary.
I can see his teeth.
Yeah. My pearly whites.
Yes.
My shiny teeth and me.
Yes.
We all have good teeth.
All right, there.
Yeah, that shit was. I'm glad I didn't eat my last hit of acid today.
Why? Because the lights would have fucked you up?
I was like, bro, turn that off, man.
Yo, Timmy just exposed him.
Did you see WandaVision, Tony?
No, I haven't seen that. I'm not short. I'm 5'5".
I'm 5'8" and a half. I feel short.
I'm 5'9".
But I'm not short. Like most people would not want to get hit by Manny Pacquiao, and he's only an inch taller than me.
Yeah, but he's still short.
He's not short.
I think what is Kevin Hart? 5'4"? So you're better than Kevin Hart.
5'3". He's like 5'3", 5'3" or 5'2", 5'3". Everyone is better than Kevin Hart.
Let's see. I gotta see this now. Kevin Hart. 5'4", man.
Oh, he is.
That's
what am I thinking of? That's 5'2". There's someone else that's 5'2".
What, Danny DeVito?
No, Danny DeVito's like 4 something. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about height.
Yeah,
Have you
when I
ever
first,
touched a
when I
net?
first met you, Tony, when you came over to my house when I lived downtown, like, and I didn't expect you to be as short as you were. That just threw me off.
It's the confidence, man. The confidence makes you taller.
No, if you're short, the question is, have you ever touched the net? Can you touch the net?
I've hit the rim, dude.
What?
Yes.
I can barely even touch the net, bro.
I'm over. I'm like,
He's got jetpacks on them shoes, man.
here's the thing. When I work out, I am very fit and like I can do a whole bunch of shit because when I work out, I train as much as like an athlete. So it allows me the ability to be physically capable of doing that.
Yeah, I can barely. Even when I used to run 8 miles a day, dude. Like when I go hoop with my friends, I'm shooting back, dude. I'm not trying to do any of that close stuff, dude. I'm just get that shit just smacked out of the way.
Didn't Muggsy Bogues dunk once?
Here's the thing. I can't dunk for shit, but I can at least hit the rim.
Yeah, I can barely touch the net, bro.
You just have no hops then.
I don't, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's why when I hoop with my friends, dude, I'm shooting from far back, dude. I'm not getting close.
Like probably now with me not working out at all, having gained like a good like 30 pounds, I'm probably only going to be touching that.
Huh. That's better than me, man. I can barely touch that myself.
You're a bigger guy though, dude.
No, when I was younger, because I got bigger after I played basketball. Fucking, I'm 27. I'm going up for a layup by myself, and I fucking just sprained my ankle terribly. I can't walk for 2 weeks.
No.
And I haven't been the same since. Like, I can't fucking get on the basketball court at all.
I heard there was this kid in my middle school. Back when I was in middle school, he tried to go for a dunk, and he managed to get up there. But you know how the things that hold the net. He got his finger stuck on there, and apparently, like he got his skin came off his finger partially.
That's not good.
That's not good. And,
I used to be in a machine shop, so in Job Corps, and I had to make a ring. I fucking made it, and I didn't sand it. So when I put it on there, it was fucking hooking into my finger. I'm like putting butter on, trying to get it off without peeling my skin.
I did that on the wood splitter yesterday at work.
I've been stabbed with a knife.
A piece of wood got stuck, so I tried to pull it out or whatever, and I got pinched in the blade. Oh yeah, it sucked.
I got stabbed and I burned myself by accident one time.
So wait, you're doing woodwork there?
Well, I was splitting some firewood because we have all these gas stations that sell bundles of firewood, and we provide those bundles of firewood.
Oh, so you sell the wood and get some cash for it?
Yeah.
Nice.
And we also do home deliveries. Like people get faces of wood where it's like they got these racks. They're 4 foot by 8 foot. And so we'll go by and we'll we'll go to their houses and fill up their racks and shit, and they'll tip us and shit, dude. It's cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's that Rockford shit.
Well, that's all people been being able to do is have bonfires, because nobody believes in social distancing for a little bit of time. It could have been a little bit of time, but nobody wanted to do it.
Why do you think when you said you want to come out for a bonfire, I was like, nah, I'm good.
Well, I had 10 people over, and I wasn't doing it crazy, I was I think I had 4 fires last year.
Well, I mean, are people our age not really fucking dying? Isn't it more?
It's more older people and people who are immunocompromised. So basically, anybody who has high blood pressure or let's say diabetes, and some other asthma and some other stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I wasn't that scared when I got COVID. I start to freak out just because you have it, but
I'm not a fucking dwarf. I'm not that fucking short.
He has the upper hand in the fight.
I mean, I generally would. I know how to. I know how to box. I know. I know how to wrestle. I've learned a bit of other martial arts.
Yeah, but size matters a lot. If someone can just body slam you and then start fighting you.
Yeah.
I can tank a body slam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been thrown by I like sparred with a friend of mine who does judo. Like he is, I think, third degree in judo, and he flipped me over, and I was still able to keep going.
Yeah, but you were on a mat, right?
No,
No. Okay.
it was hardwood floor.
Okay.
Yeah, like we just like
Buddies that wrestle.
like we just decided to start sparring at a party, and so we were just like in the house, and like we just kept sparring, and like he judo flipped me, and then like I just like went for the angle, and then just like dropped him to the ground with me.
So, you know, I had a roommate that in one of our dorms, he knew jujitsu, and I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, I'm in a hold, and I can't fucking move.
Yeah, yeah, that's accurate.
I had a buddy that wrestled a lot, dude. Like, and he would always just like sneak up behind you and just like get you in some shit. But like, I was like really like lanky and like squirrely back then. I was like strong, but I was like lanky and like super skinny. Like I'm skinny now, but like I was like a twig. So I was like able to like contortion my way out of this, like out of like any fucking hold he could get me in. One time we were wrestling in his girlfriend's house, and like he's got me on the ground, and like I'm somehow just picking him up and me with my legs. I just start slamming him. He's like still on my back. I'm just slamming him against the wall. Like boom, boom.
Poor guy.
Quit sneaking up on me, man.
I also fought a friend who damn it, what was it? It's a Thai martial art. I don't know why I forget the name of it right now. Muay Thai? That's what it is. Muay Thai. Yeah. Me and him, we decided to spar. We were we were at like the top floor of a parking lot, and like he goes for like a kick. I step back, go back forward, and me and him, we had the exact same thought. We went for like a hit straight to the jaw, and then we were like, okay, we should stop, because we both just pretty much had bloodied lips at that point from that one hit to each other.
That's tough.
So, what do you guys think of Cobra Kai Fighting? Do you think it's such bullshit? Because that's what I'm thinking every time I watch the show.
I mean, it's just the same. It's just the same as like every show that has fighting. It's just choreographed.
Yeah, but you think anybody that all I know is karate, I'm gonna take on 3-4 people at once?
I mean, you can.
There's one thing that pissed me off, dude. So like,
You can. It's like they don't know how to fight.
Miguel just got his legs working, and
Yeah.
like, he's training. They're training in the park or whatever, and he can barely kick or whatever. And then like the next day, they're having that party over at like
Yeah, I found that weird too.
and they're and he's just like kicking ass out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Like,
you can win it, man. It's the force.
you couldn't kick a balloon or whatever yesterday, but now you're fucking. Like,
Here's the thing: they don't say how far ago that was, so we
Yeah.
don't actually know how
yeah,
far away he was.
they were skipping a lot of shit because like
we
what's
don't know how many days or how many weeks passed before that.
like Johnny's kid was in jail for like
Yeah.
an episode and a half, and then next thing you know, he's in fucking
Yeah.
rehab with his mom.
So weeks could have passed. Like that.
Yeah, so like, yeah, there's all sorts of they were skipping time a lot in season 3.
And I loved when his toes started tapping. It was so fucking cheesy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Like my entire thought process was like, really, a D. Schneider concert is where your toes are gonna start working, bro?
Hey, I just learned about rat, bro.
Oh yeah. And then like Johnny was like, D. Snyder's one of the best like rock and rollers. I was like, really? I don't know about that.
I hear him on the radio.
I'm not lying, guys. I'm really not lying. Telling me to stop the cat.
Tony only lies on Among Us.
Yeah. And I'm damn good at it. I'm so good to the point where like when I'm telling the truth, they think I'm lying.
Twig with the walking stick. Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Here's the thing. I was taught boxing since I was like 4 years old.
Me and my buddies we used to like go out and drive out to Levings Lake, where like the mafia used to dump bodies back in the day. And we used to go boxing matches out there. Everybody always had a pair of gloves.
I was Takamura in Among Us.
Yeah.
Like from the boxing anime, Hajime no Ippo. See, I love boxing so much.
This guy's been jerking off to hentai since he was 4, man. I'd watch out for his swing. Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I was Takamura from Hajime no Ippo. If you know who that is, that's why I had the pompadour.
By the way, okay, so I came out with having a crush on this girl to my wife since I was a kid. What do you guys think about fucking Helena Bonham Carter? Because she fucking looked at me like I was so weird for thinking she was cute.
Wait, what?
Helena Bonham Carter.
Who's that?
You ever seen Fight Club?
Oh, you're talking about Tim Burton's wife?
Yeah.
She's cute.
Dude, she's like crazy hot.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the thing. So what can I say?
Like
the girls I dated in junior high would fucking make up lies to get their brother to come beat me up after. Like their older fucking brother.
Yeah.
Like I went for the crazy girls always.
I've had no issues with that. I'm not garbage, first of all. All right, but I gotta go now.
All right.
I only wanted to come on for a little bit.
Okay, man.
All right, so see you.
See you, Tony.
Toodles, man.
Bye.
By the way, is that Back to the Future on your wall?
Yeah, dude, I got 4 Back to the Future posters. There's the Doc Brown one up top. It says 1.21 gigawatts, and then the one right there said when he says, "I'm Darth Vader from the planet Vulcan." And the silence Earthling. And then there's the Huey Lewis one where it says, "I'm afraid you're just too darn loud." and then there's the Marvin Berry one where he says, "You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well,
Yeah.
listen to this."
So which one's your favorite?
Out of those 4?
No, out of the 3 movies.
Out of the first one.
First one?
Yeah.
So I go third, first, second.
The third one, I always hated the third one as a kid. The second one was always my favorite as a kid, but then like I had a buddy in my freshman year of high school that was super into the first one. And I watched it with him, and then like he told me like a lot of like the references of like the jokes and shit they were making. I just have more of appreciation for it. And then I probably the third one second. Because Marty, they asked I almost said Jamie Foxx. They asked Marty McFly like what setting he wants the third one to be in, and he was all like, "Dude, I've always wanted to be in a Western."
Oh, okay.
So like that was like his idea for the third one. So like I have more of appreciation for that one too.
Dude,
They're all awesome. All 3 of them are awesome movies.
so on Netflix, there's 17 again, right? My kid sees the preview for it where he's talking about the bully at school has a small dick in front of everybody. So he wants to watch the movie last night. And I'm like, fucking whatever. I want to go to bed anyway. We put it on. I fucking love this movie. Like, this movie's fucking amazing. I'm fucking crying. And there's a scene in there where he's trying not to let his daughter try and seduce him. And I'm sitting there thinking Back to the Future the whole fucking time. I'm like, these movies are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Like he gets knocked out in a fight. He's laying on his bed, and he wakes up, and his daughter's fucking massaging his chest with her boobs over his head. I'm like, this is weird. Back to the Future, just that movie always weirded me out because of that. And now this movie, I'm like, oh, I love it, but this scene is fucking weird.
Yeah. Is it your name Calvin? It's written all over your underwear.
Yes. And the first scene where he's fucking peeping on her, I'm like, come on.
So it was his dad that was peeping.
Yeah. Like I'm trying to watch with my kids. And I'm like, I totally forgot about this scene.
Yeah. And like that's how they met and fell in love and got married and had kids. Like that's literally how they met. She's like, what was it? What were you doing? Like, what were you doing? You were bird watching? He's like, what, Lorraine? What? He was acting like he wasn't listening.
I don't think that ever ends up like that. Like I don't think people meet from peeping on each other. Fucking puppies, they fall in love.
She was like, it was so stupid how you guys met. Grandpa hit him with the car.
If you only knew. If you only knew.
But then when Marty comes back from the 1955, dude, it's fucking George is like a smooth ass pimp, dude. He's like smacking Lorraine on the ass and shit. He's coming in with a box full of books that he just wrote.
Yeah, and the fact
Biff is his fucking bitch.
That's the other thing, dude. Fucking George is not George in number 2, so fuck them and that whole movie. Like that pissed me off finding that out. You know he sued, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they used his face and fucking digitalized it into the movie over another actor's face.
Damn, yeah, I do remember hearing about that actually.
Yeah, so at that point, just it weirds me out the whole movie now.
Yeah, number two was my favorite as a kid, but that went down to 3, dude. It just has too much going on, dude. It has like Biff becoming Donald Trump.
Yeah, big tits on that 70s show's mom.
Yeah, dude. It this shit's just weird. It's like, Mom, you're so big.
Fucking balloons, man.
I'm not a fan of big fake tits anyway, dude. Like that's why I can't watch MILF porn because they always have big fake tits.
I don't like fake anything, dude. I don't like fake tits. I don't like makeup. Like I fucking hate anything that's not real.
I don't know, dude. Like I had this roommate, dude, and if she didn't wear makeup, she looked like a goddamn zombie.
Well, like if you need it, if you really need it, like I get it, but it's just not a turn on for me. I like no makeup.
Yeah, like she doesn't have like eyebrows or something. Like she doesn't have hair, so she's always wearing wigs and fucking doing makeup. So like, yeah, she doesn't have eyebrows and she doesn't. I don't know. She's one of my best friends, but like, yeah, without makeup, dude, she looks crazy.
But like on the black girl or something, I don't give a fuck if they got a wig. Like that doesn't bug me. But
yeah.
It depends on. I guess it depends on the context.
And I just a lot of gals just think it's fun to do, just apply makeup and shit, and just like do different looks and whatever, shades and whatnot, dude. Like I've seen those videos where like a dude will put on makeup and like totally look like a super hot chick, or like a chick will put on makeup, make herself look like a dude with like a beard and everything, dude. Like they'll draw that shit in. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. When you watch like Megan Fox, I can't look at her face. That sounds terrible. No, I can't look at her face because it's so worked on. Like it bugs me. I know it's not real. Your expressions aren't quite there.
Yeah.
Like it makes me sad seeing it because I'm like, she's sad about her own fucking looks.
Yeah.
Or what? Did you see the new Weekend video?
I did not see the new Weekend video.
Have you seen the picture of his face?
I don't know. He looks weird.
Yeah. So he does it for the video.
Yeah.
Like it's all just makeup. But I thought it was fucking real. I'm like, no, you're fucking kidding me.
Yeah. I was a theater kid in high school, so like, we had to learn how to do makeup because like you have to do certain stuff. So like when the lights hit you, like you're not drowned out by it. Like so you have to put like highlights under your shadow marks, and we have to maybe like I'm a big fan of forehead wrinkles, so I'll fucking draw those in more so they'll stand out on stage and shit, you know. And like I think forehead wrinkles make you look distinguished, and I got badass ones. You look at them.
Yeah. I got this fucking, where is it?
Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice.
Where is it? Fucking, I got one that just comes down like this. It's fucking, like, comes in a whole different direction. I'm like, fuck you. Yeah, I don't fucking know. But yeah. But didn't theater start with like giant fucking masks so everyone could see the expressions? Like original theater back in old times.
I don't know, maybe some
like
places,
Shakespeare's Day.
I think some places did. But I know a lot of theaters were like outdoors and shit too, and the stages were more slanted, so like the audience could see everything better.
Why didn't they just put it on a big TV? That's so weird, man. That it's only like what 50, well, maybe what 80 years that we've had TV. How long have we had TV?
Shit, dude. Back to the Future 1 was in 1955, and they were talking about like, he's like, you have a television? He's like, yeah, we got two of them. Like, how do you have two TVs? And like they were talking about like, oh yeah, I've seen this. This is a rerun. They're like, what's a rerun?
Yeah.
So somewhere around the 50s, you know, like we had.
Well, let's say the 40s or even the 30s, dude. All time before that, fucking no TVs. Like this, This is so weird. Like we have everything in our fucking hand, and we don't care. Like we take it all for granted. Don't give a shit.
Yeah, dude. I got this right here, dude. I got dual monitors. I got a fucking tablet in my bedroom and a laptop and a television. And then there's like 3 TVs upstairs.
Yeah, there's a screen in every fucking room.
Yeah.
Like, you go in the bathroom, you got a screen in your fucking hand so you're not bored.
How I thought video chatting was gonna be, like I thought it was gonna be like you know how our phones were when we were kids, how like it hung up on the wall and you had the cord and fucking whatever. I thought there would just be like a screen in your kitchen, because that's usually where phones were, was in the kitchen, and you'd have a screen in your kitchen and you'd be like video chatting from the kitchen to kitchen, like just on a little fucking thing. That's how I thought it was gonna be back when we were kids, because I knew it would be a thing.
Oh, back when we were kids, man, I remember sitting there on AOL Messenger. I had a girl saying I was 13 when I was 8, and fucking watching the Mike Tyson fight and getting yelled at for using, because they couldn't use the phone. Like that was the shit. But like ASL, all that shit back in the day.
Yeah, age, sex, location.
Yeah.
I was like 10. I was like 10 pretending I was like 18, you know, so I could get in, so I could, and I'm pretty sure the gal I was talking to or trying to talk to, whatever, was doing the same thing. With all this other 10-year-olds pretending to be 18 in the chat room.
Boy, man. A little boy, like, yeah, I'm female. I'm here for you. So, I'm 18.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I remember fucking, I was in this WWF chat room.
Oh, shit.
And we would just like type fucking wrestle each other, dude. Like, oh, I got you in a body slam. Fucking Stone Cold Stunner.
Terrible. That's fucking terrible. Dude, back in the day, man, I used to go on the trampoline with my cousin, and we'd do the WWF fights on the trampoline. That was the shit. Flipping over, landing on the trampoline. That shouldn't
Oh
matter.
yeah, dude. We did. Now people have like nets and shit around their trampolines, dude. Like no, dude. Like we. If there was anything nearby, it was a fucking kiddie pool that kills your grass.
Yeah.
You know, like if that was.
That's also my sister jumped off and hit her head on the fucking rock. Shit. Oh, So have you ever broken your nose?
Yeah, I broke my nose in a boxing match, dude. It's crooked.
Oh shit. Yeah. Never broken anything other than spraining my ankle. Fucking. All my brothers have like 7 stories of breaking their fucking nose, breaking their arm.
Oh, dude, I've cracked my skull 3 times. I've like once was in 1st grade. I fell and I like hit like we had this bricked up fireplace and our couch was like right in front of it, and I like fell behind the couch, cracked my skull open, and then I got these 2 scars. We were putting in new bleachers at our local arena.
Yeah.
We're installing new bleachers, whatever, and a fucking beam fell on my head.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten hit in the head. Like I got that fucking giant ass scar right there.
Yeah.
From getting hit with a pipe, but I never actually broken a bone.
Yeah, every time I had to get staples in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and I've broken both my wrists and sprained an ankle, and I broke every bone in my left hand.
Oh jeez.
You can see them scars. That was tearing down a stage at a bar after a 2 White Crew concert.
Oh, they let Tom Green in the 2 Live Crew?
No, 2 White Crew.
Oh, okay.
Not 2 Live Crew, 2 White Crew.
Oh,
This is a job that like me and my buddy did all the time, but this time it was me and my boss and this one worthless dude, Pete. So we're on our way to we're moving a stack of stage decks on our way to the loading dock, load up our truck, and like our carts that we have our stage decks on don't have handles. So like I'm in the front steering like this, and my boss is in the back pushing, and I'm looking over to the right because I'm getting ready to turn that way, and I get my hand pinched in between the stage deck and the doorway.
oh.
And I didn't think anything was broken at first, but then like they dropped me off it. Like I still helped finish load the truck. And then they dropped me off at Physicians Immediate Care, and I was like, "You would tell the doctor." I'm like, "Dude, I don't think anything's broken. Dude. I just think because I could still like do that or whatever." I was like, "I just think I smashed it. It was like swollen like a fucking softball."
So that was your pivot moment.
Huh?
That was your friend's pivot moment. You seen that shit? They're going downstairs carrying something. He's screaming pivot.
No.
No, that's like a famous scene, man. That's whatever. Can't believe you've never seen it.
What's it from?
Friends. It's from Friends.
Oh yeah, that's why I've never seen it.
But it's like the Seinfeld fucking music. Like you know it's from it, even if you haven't seen it. Usually.
Yeah, I don't really know anything about Friends at all, though. Yeah. I know the characters' names. That's it.
I hardly remember that, and I've seen them all.
There's like Joey and Ross and Chandler and Lisa Kudrow.
Oh, but that's not her name, though.
It's
Phoebe. It's Phoebe's her name. Yeah.
It's Phoebe.
That one girl, Courtney Cox.
Courtney Cox, Arquette.
She's Arquette.
She was married to David Arquette, so she was Courtney Cox Arquette for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still married to him. I've never seen the movie White Lightning. I do. I am mad that Black Lightning's getting canceled after this next season.
I loved the first season. I just didn't remember it by the time season 2 came out, and I never wanted to catch up again.
Yeah, because like I don't know. I think it's their best show besides Legends on the Arrowverse, the whole CW Arrowverse thing.
Yeah.
Me, Tony, and fucking Jake Ray, dude. Like we all just like love the shit out of fucking Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, like I could only get like to season 2. I didn't get far.
Season 1 was bad, And then season 2 acknowledges how bad season 1 was, and they'll like make fun of it still sometimes. Like they get super meta. Like that's just the whole point of that show is just that it's just silly and it makes fun of itself.
Well, I wanted a Prison Break reunion. I wanted them to do another show or something, and the dude that's in I forget his name. He's the gay dude from Prison Break, and he's also
Captain Cold.
Yeah, he says he won't play straight actors anymore. Like,
when he did come back, he came back in season 4, I think, and he came like he was another Earth version of him, and he was gay.
Yeah.
So like,
he says
he was still the same dude. Like, yeah.
I'm like, I get it, but I want to see Prison Break.
Yeah. They would anytime they were together, they would throw in like a reference here and there for Prison Break, so that was always cool. Like, even on The Flash, when they were introduced on The Flash, they're always like, "Holy shit, dude, that's those Prison Break brothers."
Dude, if a show can tear me up like Flash did in season 1, it's just amazing to me. I think that's one of the best shows out, mostly because of that. Like it is fucking amazing. Him sitting there talking to his mom at the end. You seen the Kevin Smith crying over it? I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Kevin Smith has a bias towards him because he works on those shows sometimes. He directed a couple episodes of Flash, a couple episodes of Supergirl.
I think he was crying before he directed the episode.
Yeah. He was always just a fanboy of like anything. Like he even says that like
he said Wonder Woman 84 was good. So
no, he even says that he's like an easy target for like content and shit, like on his Fat Man Beyond podcast with Mark Bernardin. He's always all like, dude, like I'm not a good person to ask for like a review or something, because I'll talk all day about it, about how awesome it was or whatever, even if it was like a shit, like everyone else says it's a shit movie, dude. I think it's totally fucking awesome.
I like Green Lantern, man.
He's an easy sell. He just enjoys everything. I think he enjoys everything now after almost dying too.
Dude, I liked Green Lantern, and I thought I liked the original Daredevil until I rewatched it, and I fucking hate it.
You gotta watch the director's cut with Coolio in it.
Oh shit!
That's the one you gotta watch. It's Ben Affleck. It's the director's cut. It's the Ben Affleck Daredevil, and then Coolio is one of the main villains.
When Coolio got the Juggalo tattoo, and it was misspelled, it's just whatever, Coolio.
I don't think anyone's ever seen him since his episode of Hot Ones.
That was a funny fucking episode.
I think Coolio's crazy. Everyone's seen him since.
Oh, Hot Ones is a great show, man. You should rip it off, man. Let's rip off Hot Ones.
Me and my buddies are talking about ripping off Hot Ones, like doing a hot wing eating contest and shit down here.
Yeah.
Or just do. My best friend Jeremy wants to record us live doing the one chip challenge.
Oh, what's the one chip challenge?
It's this ghost pepper chip. It's like a huge ass Dorito fucking chip. It's ghost pepper seasoning, and it's fucking like caked in the seasoning. Not like caked in it, but like after you eat the chip, dude, you're still like licking shit off your gums. Like,
nah, I'm good. I'm good on that, man.
And I ate. He bought a whole bunch of them like a couple of years ago, maybe like 4 years ago, and he gave me one, and I ate it. And I had this girl over from Detroit, and she was filming it, and I'm just like, I'm like, dude, the chip is tasty. And then like 20 minutes goes in, I'm like still licking seasoning off my gums and shit. And I'm all like, dude, this shit is still like.
How hot do you like food? Like for taste? Like how hot can you go on the hot sauce?
I get this TGI Fridays ghost pepper hot sauce.
Like I can go above Tapatio. I can do it's. But I can't really go past that.
Tasty.
Like no. Like
when I go to Taco Bell, dude, I get the fire sauce and I get the mild sauce and I mix them together.
Well, the fire sauce is garbage.
I think It doesn't taste good, but it has that kick to it. That's why I mix it with the mild sauce because the mild sauce is super tasty.
Yeah.
So I'll mix them two together.
I'm trying to think of what the hot sauce I like is. It's not jalapeno. It's another pepper.
Carolina Reaper.
No, you're a step above me. I'm in the middle, man. like I can do the middle level hot sauce and be okay.
Yeah.
And then I went to we had a Mexican place cater a party I was at, and every white person got a scoop of the hot sauce and would take like tiny little drops on their tacos. And this Mexican girl comes up next to me, just fucking pours it all over. And I'm like, how are you doing this? I just don't. I can't fucking go that far.
Yeah, dude. I like to sweat a little bit if I'm eating spicy food.
I can't do your fucking Carolina Reapers. Get out of here. Fuck. What's it called?
I like almost every hot sauce though, dude. I'll if someone has Frank's, I'm gonna use Frank's. Someone has Louisiana, I'm using Louisiana. They got Tapatio, I'm using it.
Okay, I got it, man. It's El Yucateco. I like chili habanero.
Hell yeah, El Yucate. That shit's good. That shit's tasty.
Yeah. That's as far as I go though. I can't go past that. Just because it doesn't taste good and it hurts after that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that sounds good. I can never find it in a big bottle. It usually comes in like something like this small or some shit. Or when I see it at restaurants, it's always in like a little bottle like that big.
And it's like $3-4. But
yeah. Yeah, El Yucate is good.
Yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna go though, man. I like seeing the labels though. The blow your ass off hot sauce and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I do want to try a lot of the exotic ones, but like the TGI Friday ghost pepper sauce is pretty tasty.
How much worse is that than the El Yucate, whatever?
Huh?
How much worse is that as far as heat goes?
Oh, dude, like when I put it in like a soup or like my burritos, whatever. I do like maybe like two? I do like 5-6 drops.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like, I don't go crazy with it. Like if I'm putting in like something like Frank's or like El Yucate or something like that's more of like that mild side for me. Like I'm fucking like.
When I'll do that, I start sweating. I like it, but I start sweating. Oh fuck! So what do you listen to, man? You listen to any rap? You listen to any metal? Classic?
Someone posted something on like ATG on Facebook, like describe yourself in 3 artists. I said Frank Zappa, Absol, and MF Doom.
Was this pre-MF Doom dying or after MF Doom?
It was after MF Doom dying, but I was a big MF Doom fan before. Like, yeah,
I've seen a video before he died. That's as far as I knew MF Doom.
Oh, dude, I bought his Food record from fucking Best Buy, and like when you opened it, dude, it smelled like a fucking chocolate bar. It was awesome.
That's funny shit.
Yeah, dude, I was like, me and my buddies were like huge fans of him since maybe like 2003 or 4.
See,
no, it was like 2006 because he did that fucking The Mouse and the Mask album for Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
And
thought he was on Adult Swim. Shit.
Yeah, he had this Mouse and the Mask album. It's all about Adult Swim cartoons, and they had always played the Aqua Teen Hunger Force song that he made on Adult Swim, and I was like, who the fuck is this?
He made ATHF? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
He's
know
like,
that.
hey, I know this dude, right? Carl who wore tight blue sweats but wasn't glued too tight. All he had upstairs was a crude light. You think that's weird? He lived next door to a food fight. Like, that's fucking Doom, man. Like,
I gotta hear this now. I'm a big fan, so I didn't even know this shit. I haven't been studying up on Aquatine for a while though. Shit.
It's like so then my buddy Randall posted the fucking album or whatever on like I think it was MySpace.
Yeah.
I was all like, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like he was posting songs or whatever. He's all like, dude, that's that fucking Mouse in the Mask, dude. It's fucking MF Doom. And so like that's when I became a fan. Like it was like 2006. I became an MF Doom fan.
That's about when I got into Tech 9. So.
Oh yeah, me and my buddy were early Tech 9 fans. Like, cause my buddy in my freshman year of high school, he was a huge Tech 9 fan. He was always listening to Angelic.
Yeah.
And there was another album out around then. Huh?
Ever Ready?
No, that was after that.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't remember, but yeah, we were listening to the shit out of that. And then he had the fucking Tech 9 Experience fucking DVD where it was just like them on tour and shit, dude. Just like fucking just bullshitting in the tour bus and fuck, like it was awesome. There was music videos and shit on there.
Is that the one where he was singing the Queen?
Yes.
Yes.
See you, Wolford.
Oh, see you.
Yeah, like I don't know. I listen to everything. I'll go through my phone right now. Beef stir fry from Spring Garden. Hell yeah. Where's my music app? Dude, I listen to fucking Natalie Imbruglia. I listen to Tech 9, Post Malone, Talib Kweli, fucking Rage Against the Machine.
Talib Kweli, more like woke type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it conscious rap.
Yeah.
Like Common and Mos Def and all them. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Most Def goes by something else now.
Yasin Bey.
Yasin Bey, yeah.
I
like Most Def though. Like I like his flows. I just never really like dug into it.
Dude, it's like crazy, dude. Cause I'll like be listening to Black Star. That's Talib and Mos Def as like a group together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just jamming out, listening to Talib Kweli. Then Mos Def just starts in there and starts like yelling at me, just fucking start acting right and shit, dude. And I'm all like, whoa, dude, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this, dude.
So like I've always been told listen to like Outkast, ATLiens,
yeah,
and stuff like that. And I mean, I like it. It's just I don't feel the same way most people do about it. I don't know. Maybe I can't relate. I don't know. I like the more gangster stuff. Like I like Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and I like the more lyrical Royce the 5'9" type.
You
shit.
like Run the Jewels?
No. I've heard the name. I've never listened to it.
Oh, I'm gonna send you a link to some of their shit, man. Run the Jewels are fucking awesome.
Huh.
Damn, dude, I listen to fucking Justin Bieber, dude. Fucking Fun, Lady Gaga, dude. Like, I got it all, dude. The Weeknd, Cudi.
I can't do Gaga. I just can't do it. I think she's too much of a tool.
Foo Fighters, man. Green Day.
Yeah, I was just watching Foo Fighters last night. The Everlong, I think it's called.
Everlong, hell yeah! He gets that big hand.
Yeah. I'd never seen the music video until last night. I really liked Nirvana, and I always thought Foo Fighters was meh, so I never even took the time with them.
Yeah.
The music video was fucking amazing.
Yeah, they're great. There's this band from Deerfield, Illinois called Lucky Boys Confusion I grew up listening to. They're fucking awesome. Gorillaz, man.
Gorillaz, yeah.
They have a movie coming out. Or they're working on a movie.
I like how the rapper that was on the song that made him famous was just like, I didn't even like the fucking song. I just rapped.
Yeah. That's fucking Deltron. That's Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Yeah, Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Yeah, I was watching his interview. I'm like, that's fucking amazing. He said he's on the bus and people are like, "Oh, so you made this song that's fucking gigantic? That's huge."
He's like, dude, I've been making music for fucking like 20 years before this shit, dude. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. I watch the interviews and stuff. Like, I don't listen to fucking Lord Jamar's shit, but I like to. I'm Gossip Girl when it comes to fucking rap. Like, I'll fucking eat that up.
yeah.
Like the Snoop Dogg and the Eminem thing. I'm like, oh, what's the update? What's going on?
Yeah. Snoop said he's not even an N-word anymore, man. Like,
Yeah. I think Snoop. I'd say they probably both meant the same thing to the culture as far as like how much they meant, but I think Eminem would fucking destroy him lyrically.
oh, for sure, for fucking sure.
And I'm such a stan that I'm like, I don't like Eminem's old fucking stuff nearly as much as I like his new stuff. I say it all the time.
I still haven't listened to any of the music to be murdered by part 2.
And it's not that it sounds amazing. It's that I like the fucking puzzle. I like how he puts the words in such an order I don't get until I listen to it 10 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's what Doom does.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll have to check him out now that he's dead and everybody's talking about him.
He said, when he's at the mic, he don't go next. Leaving pussy cats like my hoes need Kotex. Exercise index, don't need Bowflex, and won't take no girl with skinny legs like Joe Tex. Because Joe Tex made a song about skinny leg girls, like whatever, dumb shit.
I don't even know who Joe Tex is. So.
Yeah, I didn't either until I had to. I didn't for like 10 years. We're listening to this fucking song for like, and then I was watching the fucking because after MF Doom, or it was reported that MF Doom died. Because, like, I think only a few people knew at the actual time. I think Drake did because he posted something on Twitter around, like, October, like, late October, early November, because he died October 31st.
Yeah.
But it wasn't announced until, like, my birthday, December 30th. And then, but Drake, like, posted some shit on Twitter back in, like, early November, all, like just paying respects to Doom or whatever, or like posting some Doom lyrics or whatever, some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Drake doesn't deserve to be a Doom fan. Fuck Drake.
For how much people hate him, dude, when I'm randomly just letting YouTube play and his song comes on, I fucking like it. Like, I know he might not have written it, but I fucking like it. And I don't respect him the same way I would respect somebody like Eminem. But now Snoop Dogg saying that Jay-Z wrote fucking Still Dre. What the fuck is this then? Like, it's all a fucking joke at this point.
Yeah. Everybody's ghostwriting for whatever.
I like Snoop so much that I'm like, what the? How can I like him so much and be like, oh, okay, well, it was written by Jay-Z. So
yeah.
He's like, well, Jay-Z did it so good. Why? I'm not going to turn that down. What?
Jay-Z wasn't even fucking like Jay-Z back then. You know, like
I think he was back then. It was right before he came out with Blueprint. He was pretty big back then because he
was always big, but like now he's a fucking like influential powerhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now he doesn't even have to make music, and he's fucking rich as hell.
Yeah, he can just sit on his ass and just still collect fucking bands.
Well, same thing with Dr. Dre.
Yeah,
as long as he's not in the hospital, I guess he's okay.
Dude, when Dr. Dre came back with that fucking "I Need a Doctor" in that music video, dude, he was a fucking tank, dude. I'm like, what the fuck has Dr. Dre been doing, man?
And then have you watched any of the updates after Pimp My Ride was over? Like the people talking about how terrible.
Yeah.
I love it because they're like, they didn't fix anything mechanically. everything's still fucking terrible, and I'm supposed to drive around with a chandelier. Like,
Some people even claim that like Pimp My Ride would like take some shit back.
yeah,
Like,
they put the screens in
aquarium or
and
some shit, and they're kind of like, yeah, they're like the car's still a piece of shit that just looks stupid now.
I think it was Redman's Cribs. They said, hey, we're gonna do a Cribs. We're gonna have you rent out a place. And he's like, no, you're gonna come to my fucking apartment and film it. And they filmed this roach ass apartment that he's in.
I thought that was ODB.
No, it was Redman.
Well, there was an ODB one that only aired once, and you can't find it on the internet either. Like that was the same way. It was like it was roach ass, and people were like sleeping on the floor.
But like that's what they do is they rent out fucking houses.
Yeah,
it's all fake.
yeah.
But no, dude, Redman is sick as fuck. Like I watched him do a what was it, a cameo where you pay him to get advice, and that dude fucking went all out for this guy, telling him how to get into the music industry. Like, I got a lot more respect for him after watching that. Not only his rap, but
yeah.
him.
Dude, he's not technically part of Wu-Tang, but like just the whole members of Wu-Tang are just fucking awesome.
MHOD, man.
Yeah. When Method Man did that fucking Luke Cage rap in season 2, that shit was fucking awesome.
See, season 2 of what?
Luke Cage.
Oh, okay. No, I don't remember that season. I think I stopped watching Luke Cage after 1. So I didn't even watch the one where they were all together. The Defenders.
Yeah. What, like Luke or Method Man was like shopping at the convenience store, like buying blunts and shit, whatever, because he's on his way to go to like the fucking morning show or fucking whatever that show that fucking Sway does, Sway in the morning or whatever.
Yeah, Shade 45.
On his way to do a show like that, right? And fucking the place is getting robbed. But then Luke Cage fucking jumps in, whatever, gets his hoodie all shot up and blah, blah, blah. Gives fucking Method Man the fucking bullet hole all hoodie. And,
Okay.
and then Method Man gets to the fucking radio show and he just like, it's supposed to be a freestyle, but you don't know because it's TV or whatever. And he just starts making this fucking Luke Cage rap. He's like, y'all, you don't even know what happened on my way here, you know? Like,
I like vaguely remember all this. I've only seen that season once, so
yeah.
I must have, because I vaguely remember this. It's like giving the shirt away. I'm like, oh, he did do that. One second, man. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, man, this is fun. It's always fun, man. Live chat's gone.
Live chat's gone.
I don't know. There's just it only says one person's viewing, and it's probably me on Twitch. Yeah, it's me on Twitch.
Yeah, when Antonio left, they're like, we don't got any fucking reason to be here.
Well, fucking, I didn't see this whatever fucking movie Godzilla fan was talking about. This kid's like 15, but he's like 80 at the same time. He like watches everything from like the 50s and shit, dude. Like,
I think last time I was on here, he was talking about that shit too.
yeah, or he'll start like typing in Russian out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck? He's a weird kid.
So yeah, man, I've never done psychedelics, by the way. I heard you were talking about taking acid.
Yeah, dude, I bought 4 hits on my birthday. I got 1 left.
Oh shit.
So I gave my best friend one. He's like, he's eaten mushrooms before. He's all like, well, dude, let me try that shit. I'm like, dude, this would be the good stuff to try because it's actually really mild, so it won't fuck with you too bad.
When you have kids, man, and you're in Utah, you're extremely paranoid. So
Yeah.
it's me. I'm fucking. I'll drink every now and then.
I was eating mushrooms once, and my roommate asked me if I could babysit his kids, because him and his girl are gonna go out to eat or whatever. I was all like, oh hell yeah, dude, I'll watch your kids.
Oh.
And the oldest one, she was like 7 at the time. She comes up to me. She's like, hey Tim. I'm like, yeah, what's up, Sanaya? She's like, you see this ring I'm wearing? And I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty cool ring. What about it? She's like, with this ring, I can harness the power of the sun and the moon at the same time. And I'm like,
she can.
that's the coolest fucking shit I've heard in my entire life.
That's pretty amazing. Who's up there, man?
Well, like I was tripping at the time too, so like I had just eaten some mushrooms, and I was all like, I'm like no shit, dude, like really, like show me.
Fucking the whole room starts changing into purple.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. No, but like outside of my bedroom, I had this like little like 4x4 fucking balcony, dude. I took her outside. I was like, show me the power.
Yeah, and like I can't relate to that at all, man. So I don't know what to say on that one.
Dude, my brother grew mushrooms when we were kids, so like I just like, and we had like a complete lack of supervision growing up, dude. Like my mom worked 2 jobs, and then like she was a single mom. Like, and then my grandpa used to watch us, but like when I was in 6th grade, he died in a car accident. So like, so then once we were like fucking 12, 13, dude, like we were just like raising ourselves.
So you grew up in a big city?
Kind of like it's like 50,000 people.
So I grew up in Vegas, and about 6th, 7th grade is when I started becoming an asshole, fucking little teen.
Yeah.
And like I'd fucking sneak out at 3 a.m. I'd be carrying a steak knife on me in case a dog came up. My friends would go around, we'd all be smoking, and they'd be breaking into cars. Fucking, we were little shits, man.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
I look back and I'm like, what a prick. And I'll be like, I'll be at fucking Taco Bell, man. We used to walk into fucking Jack in the Box, buy a drink, smash it on the floor, and leave. Now I'm in Taco Bell, and these kids leave fucking wrappers on the table, and I go clean it up for them.
Yeah.
I'm like, these fucking pricks.
We used to go to the Goodwill and buy like shitty sets of golf clubs so we could drive around and fucking smack mailboxes. You know?
Dude, like, I think big city kids are way different than little city kids because I'm in a small town now, and these kids are so fucking nice. And I'm like, how come I was not around any of you when I was a kid? I was around everybody being assholes.
One of my neighborhoods I grew up in, there was a bunch of construction being done to the road, so it was like this huge mountain of gravel. So like me and my buddies would like climb to the top of this gravel mountain, and we just started whipping fucking rocks at kids where they rode their bikes by.
Like, no, dude, so my son. Hold on, let me close my door. So my son comes up to me last night because we're watching that 17 again, and he says "dick" in it in the school, and he's like, "So wait, you're allowed to cuss in high school?" Allowed,
dude. That's what. When I watched that Dangerous Minds movie back in when I was a kid, when all the students are like, "Fuck this shit," blah blah. I was like, "Dude, I can't wait till I go to high school, dude. I can just fucking act a fucking fool."
Well, him sitting there being like, "You're allowed to do that." I'm like, no one ever thought when I was a kid, "You're allowed to do this." We just fucking did it. we were in 3rd grade cussing each other out. I remember fucking like being surrounded by 10 kids coming after me and punching the biggest dude in the face. Like that was just how we played.
Yeah.
Like we were fucking assholes in Vegas. And then him, he's like, well, should I tell on them? I'm like, this is so different.
Yeah, dude, like at recess, if it was wintertime, all the snow would get plowed from like our little like playground area, all the snow would get plowed to like this whole edge of the thing or whatever. We played King of the Mountain on there. Like we'd literally be throwing people off this fucking ice mountain.
I remember when I was
times I broke my glasses, dude. Like
I remember we were walking home, me, my brother, and one of my friends. And my friend said something fucked up to me. We were in second grade. I fucking picked him up and I threw him on the ground, like on his side, over my fucking head. And I'm like, why? Like, I'm like, I was just an asshole. But then I'm like, everyone around me in this poor fucking school were assholes. And we all just did shit like that. Like, one of my friends, which, piece of shit. But back then, he was just a kid.
yeah.
He'd go up. They had little chickens in a coop. He just fucking kicked dirt in their face, just for fun. like we get detention. He'd shave his fucking eyebrows off.
I remember calling this kid a bastard, and one of the teachers walked by. They're like, "You just call him a bastard?" And I'm like, "No, I called him a bastard."
I did that with Book. So I was at this girl's house when we were like second grade, and fucking I was in the NSYNC in fucking second grade. So we're hanging out, we're listening to NSYNC. We go on her fucking trampoline. I bump into her and she falls off the trampoline, and her mom's like, "You did that on purpose. You're the devil." She calls me the devil, so I'm like, "Book you." I say, "Book you" to her. She comes up to my door. He told me, "Fuck you." No.
Did you smash pumpkins while you trick or treated?
No, I never did that. I was a nice kid sometimes.
No, we were all fucking animals. Me and my friends, man. Except sometimes I would sneak out just so I could hang out with a couple of my black friends, and we'd sing fucking like R&B jams at the playground.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like we'd be like jamming out like Casey and JoJo and shit, just singing at like 10 o'clock at night at the playground. My mom would drive by like, "Get your ass home!" No, she wouldn't even give me a ride. I'd have to walk back.
So I wouldn't call it the ghetto, man, but it was poor Vegas, and we'd sneak out at night. Me and my brother were fucking out at the playground, and we see one of his friends fucking on the playground at our elementary school, and like that was just all the time type thing, man. And then I move up here. If you see somebody at a playground at 10 o'clock, people are calling the police on them here.
Yeah.
Fucking Karens.
Yeah. I think that's why people are just more behaved. Like on my birthday party, my friend and her husband were over. They had some of the it was at my cousin's house. And they had some of their kids there, but they left some of their older kids at home. Yeah. And they have security cameras all over their fucking house so they can watch on their phone, and they can fucking talk to them through a fucking like through the cameras and shit. Like, "Hey, I see what you're doing, Tanner." You know.
I tried that once because I had to take the wife to the hospital.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It's still like I think with the times, it's either it's overexposure of pedophiles, or there's just so many more fucking pedophiles that you got to be more careful.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Get out of here! I don't need that whining shit. All right, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. There you go.
Hold on, I'm dealing with the end of the world here.
I got a whining dog.
fucking my son fell on my daughter, and she's crying on the floor. I pick her up, and she's like, "Is it my turn on the Xbox?" Sure.
I'll hang out with my friend's 6-year-old, dude. She'll fucking be playing Minecraft on the Xbox.
Yeah.
And she's so fucking crazy. She just goes to like villages and just starts fucking like locking people in their houses or fucking slaughtering people. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, God. I hate Minecraft so bad. My kids love it, and they love Roblox and JoJo Siwa. Oh, have you seen JoJo Siwa?
No, I'm only familiar with Minecraft and Roblox, dude. Those are the shit. These kids.
It's the Hillary Duff of today.
Hillary Duff is awesome.
It's the music of Hillary Duff of today.
She did music?
Yeah. It's like Lindsay Lohan music type shit.
Damn.
Yeah. It's I get to listen to it on repeat. And then if anyone says it sucks, my daughter cries. So, But no, dude, when we were kids, like it was at least me, like I had so many fucking problems from being fucked with, from bullying to molestation, like everything. So I lashed out terribly.
Yeah.
And my brothers and sisters did it, just not like me. Like I was in your face, fuck you, and they were like behind the scenes. Like,
yeah, fuck you too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take pills and fuck, and I'm like, I'm gonna smoke weed and just be me.
Yeah.
And it ended up worse for me. So
I need to get a hold of my little fucking 19-year-old cousin, dude. She can get some fucking awesome weed. And I'm all like, and it made me think of this joke that I was starting to write. I was like, well, I can't wait to have kids. So like when they're old enough and they start smoking weed or whatever, I just want to bust in on them and just fucking steal their stash because I know they probably get better shit than I do.
Yeah. Well, fuck, dude. Today, man, it's so fucking potent to where I'm scared to ever try it again. I'm scared to be too gone again.
Yeah. I have this one coworker. He quit smoking when he got his CDL. And I was all like, dude, like, and so like he's had it for like good like 5 years now, and I'm like, dude, yeah, you're better off not even smoking anymore, dude, because that shit's gonna hit you fucking. Yeah. I remember when I was on 4 years of probation and I went back to smoking, and I was like, what the?
Well, they say it's good for like a check-in with yourself every now and then, like.
Yeah.
You get that benefit if you don't smoke weed all the time, that you can actually center yourself with it and then leave it alone. So
I just enjoy, like, I have like a lot of energy or whatever. I just always have to be doing something, and so like if I'm just sitting around watching movies, I still got to be doing something. So like if it's smoking something or like having something to eat or whatever, I just always got to be doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how are you applying that to yourself though? Like, do you apply it to comedy or do you apply it to your job? What do you have your own fucking goals?
I don't know, honestly, dude. Like, when 2020 happened and the world shut down, like, I was focusing a lot more on comedy and, like, writing and, like, joke structure. And because I had these 2 paid gigs in April.
Oh, my God, you're getting paid.
Yeah. I had a hosting gig at the Looking Glass in Janesville, Wisconsin, and then I had another hosting gig in this place called Sharky's at Mount Morris, Illinois. And I had never been to Sharky's, but I had heard it was a fucking biker bar shithole, like type of place where people were just like doing cocaine, like right in the open and shit.
Yeah,
yeah, one of those. And I was like, oh hell yeah, dude! I love those types of places. So
that was Job Corps for me, man.
So yeah, I had these 2 paid gigs I had to cancel because the world shut down like right at the end of March, and I was like, God damn it, dude! Like, and then like months and months went by. Like I still do comedy here and there. Like we didn't do anything in this month because we have to do shit outside now, and people don't want to be outside.
Well,
And
like I can't imagine being on your level where you're still getting your foot in the door, and you've been doing it how many years?
February will be 3 years.
3 years. So, like, you're still at the beginning stages.
Yeah.
You're not Eddie Murphy level, nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, all your jokes don't fucking hit. You're gonna standing up there. I can't imagine.
And also, like right now, I'm only performing in McChesney Park, Illinois.
Yeah.
Like if I like different, like the same joke will hit different in different places,
Yeah.
different audiences, different whatever. Like
But when it doesn't fucking hit at all, that's the part where I fucking just want to die. like just talking in front of people and they're not hitting, I feel like shit. So standing up on a stage like you do, that's always been my biggest fear. That's why I never even tried it, and I don't want to be broke for years.
yeah, like that's one of the reasons like we don't like going out to Chicago, because like they're like what I was talking about earlier, like they like just try way too hard to be like super woke. So like, oh, I want to tell a gay joke or whatever, and it's actually like a really wholesome gay joke. It's about like everybody's basically the same, like we all do the same shit.
But because it's that topic,
Yeah, yeah. Like I was doing. There was this place called the Soapbox, and you wouldn't have a microphone. You would just stand on top of a fucking soapbox, and you would just start talking. And at this venue, like everyone is allowed to heckle. Like heckling's encouraged at this place.
Yeah.
So like I'm telling this gay joke about how like everyone's the same, whatever. Like I saw my cousin breathing once, and I'm like, dude, you were so gay, you know, like whatever. Or I saw a gay woman eating dinner. Yes, gay women exist because anyone who has sex with a man is gay. And this gay dude literally just like stood up and like stormed out because he wasn't having it.
Well, like I don't know what hurts someone's feelings, but if you're talking, anything you say can bring up something that's going to piss them off or remind them of something.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I believe in the intent thing. I'm a giant fucking fan of Patrice O'Neal. And Patrice O'Neal was a fucking racist, and I loved him.
That's a high-quality white woman right there.
Yes.
You know how high quality she is? Like, you would know, they would start looking for her instantly if she turned up missing.
Yes. Yes, like, and it's funny. Like, even if how true it is, whatever, I don't care. It's hilarious. But if that's your intent, that's what's fucking funny. If you're not trying to be a dick.
Yeah.
Like Bill Hicks would try to be a dick sometimes.
Fucking Bill Burr's been one of my favorite comics for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like I remember like back when like nobody knew who the fuck he was. Like he would have like these like 15-minute specials on like Comedy Central and shit, dude. Like
it was on Chappelle's show.
Or yeah, some dumb like back when like nobody knew who he was. Like that's when I was I feel like I sound like a hipster sometimes because I was always like huge fans of shit before they got super cool.
I didn't become a fan of Bill Burr's until I started listening to Patrice O'Neal, and then Bill Burr was on those fucking radio shows. Or on
like Opie and Anthony and shit.
Yeah. And the Opie and Anthony, like Anthony's racist as fuck.
Yeah.
So Patrice is racist as fuck. It's hilarious the interaction between them.
Yeah, because they'll just be fucking like fuck you darkies, and like no fuck you white boy. Like they just fucking just go at it, but they'd have fun.
And they were friends. Like,
yeah. Now it's Opie and Jim Norton.
No, I think Jim Norton's off it completely. I think it's just Opie now.
Really? Because I know he teamed up with Jim Norton, and Jim Norton is that dude's a wild animal, dude.
He will suck
he likes to get pissed on by like trans women and shit, dude.
Yes.
That dude's a wild animal.
But that was the thing though, like they're so open with their fucking weird shit.
Yeah.
Like you listen to Patrice O'Neal talk about pissing in his girlfriend's mouth and it tastes like birthday cake. That's how he found out he had diabetes. Like, that shit's fucking hilarious. And then you hear about Louis C.K. jacking off, and you're like,
That's mild.
compared to them.
Like, when that shit came out, Sarah Silverman came out, I was all like, yeah, dude, Louis been doing that for years, dude. Like, sometimes, like, he did it in front of me, like, several times. Sometimes I thought it was hilarious. Other times I told him, like, put your dick away. You know? That's all.
Yeah, but I guess it was like the power structure with him or whatever.
No, well, yeah, he was blacklisting people for not, if they didn't let him jack off in front of him, he would, like, wouldn't book him or he wouldn't let him on his tour or whatever.
That's one side of the story. Maybe he jacked off in front of you and you weren't funny. Like,
there's that, yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm not saying the dude was right. I'm just saying I don't believe anything until unless I'm in the situation and I know the full story.
I was listening to some new Louis C.K. Like a couple weeks ago, where he's all like, "It sucks now that everybody in the world knows what my thing is."
Yeah,
like
Obama knows what my thing is. I heard.
He's like, I don't know any of your guys' thing, but all of you know mine.
That was great. That was great. But, like, I don't trust anything I read at all.
Yeah.
So unless someone like Bill Cosby, I think he did it, then, and it's not just because all these stories come out. It's because how he reacted to the stories.
Yeah.
Like even Patrice O'Neal had one on Mike Tyson with the rape allegations, and he said, well, Mike Tyson was going off saying, well, fuck, I wish I did, because I went to prison for it. He's like, that's an innocent man. I'm like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think as far as like best comedian ever, I'd say George Carlin, and funniest I'd say Patrice O'Neal to me.
Yeah, George Carlin wasn't always funny, but he always kept you engaged in what he was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And I never got into Richard Pryor. Like, I never watched the full set. So I always hear how great he is. But
Richard Pryor was funny to me because like my dad was a crackhead and like a bunch of my friends' dads were crackheads.
yeah.
And so, like when we listened to Richard Pryor telling his like fucking stories about when he used to smoke crack and shit, like that shit was funny as hell to me.
Yeah. Didn't he make a joke about like blowing someone? And he actually did. Like, I think that was like a giant controversy. Was he actually was like bi?
Wow, damn, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Was he had a joke about doing that? I'm sorry. But yeah.
A lot of people like to praise Chris Rock for being one of the funniest comedians ever. I don't even think he's that funny. I just think he's like loud.
I used to pride myself on not getting offended by comedians.
Yeah.
And Chris Rock offended the fuck out of me. So,
really?
Yeah.
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Just hopes there's more white kids that get shot up at school because the whole crack epidemic or something like that. And I didn't find it funny.
I had a joke that was similar to that way before I even started like considering comedy. Where it wasn't even a joke. It was just like a realization that like white kids fucking shoot up schools and movie theaters, whatever. Black kids just shoot up fucking neighborhoods. You know, like, they shoot up different areas. They still shooting up shit. You know, like.
Well, like I could always get past anything he said that was racist because he would always do it on both sides.
Yeah.
But now I feel like he only does it on one side.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm out of it. Like even when he would do the black people and the N-word.
Yeah.
Like then he'd all go off on white people that are hicks and fucking playing guitar and all that. it would still be funny because it was all around. But now it's just like he's with the movement and he can just make fun of people no matter what. And it's only white people. I don't know. I'm a white cisgender male. My opinion doesn't matter. So
the white people are going to be being the butt of all jokes for the next 10 years.
It's fine if it's the intent. I felt like his intent wasn't fucking to be funny. It was to be mean.
Yeah.
So I guess that kind of fits with my belief of it's always the intent. You can have a rape joke if the intent is actually to be funny and you can pull it off. You got to be very talented. like George Carlin and Elmer Fudd raping Bugs Bunny. Like that was his joke to say anything can be funny. It just depends on the intent.
Yeah.
But
I'm in this group on Facebook called Comedy Complaints, and it's about all these comedians that nobody even knows who you fucking are complaining about the stupidest shit. And there's a lot. Almost every woman in that group's all like, no rape jokes are allowed ever. And then the white knights come in like, yeah, I agree, sweetheart. You know.
Well, Daniel Tosh wouldn't be around if there wasn't any okay with that.
Well, my buddy Kirk has this joke about how Anne Frank was very rapeable.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking stupid, but if you know my buddy Kirk, you'd laugh your ass off at it. Just because he's so like he just talks about fucked up shit all day.
Yeah.
But when he goes on stage, he increases that shit like.
Neither of us are pro rape. But
no, yeah, exactly.
But we're pro comedy. Something can be funny. I think anything can be funny. People make 9/11 jokes, and some of them aren't funny, but some of them are hilarious.
There's this one 9/11 joke, but it's a meme. It goes along with the Paris attacks that happened, because it happened on November 13th. So it says it shows giant baguettes with airplane wings crashing into twin Eiffel Towers, and it says 1311, never baguette.
But that's the thing is like I'm so scared to find anything funny anymore. Like I'm going to work for people that can just say, hey, you think this is funny, your life's over. And I'm like, I don't understand the world anymore where if you're clearly just being
dude, imagine getting fired from your job just because you thought something was funny. Exactly.
Yeah. And I think we're to that point. And I'm going to work for big tech, and I love the idea of it, but I also hate the idea of free speech being taken away.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
Like if I move up to Seattle, they give me all this money to move up there. If I don't make it 1 year, they take all that money back. So we'll see.
Dog keeps whining.
But if we're going to be in China, it'll start. It'll start soon.
It'll start.
It'll be good to know tech if we're in China.
Yeah, dude, 2021 told 2020 to hold its fucking beer, man. Like, this shit's going to get weird.
It started with people invading the Capitol.
Yeah.
It started with that.
I had a live stream fucking a week ago. Fucking that day they were storming the Capitol. It's called Storming the Capitol.
Oh, really? I didn't see you live streaming. Shit, I was watching Meet Kevin. Because that guy's always on about stimulus, and then he had a live stream during the Capitol storming. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, my buddy hit me up. He's more right-leaning, and he's like crazy. He's like, they're gonna take our guns, and like he's one of them. he's a big like gun fanatic or whatever, and just like what I don't know, he's just crazy. And I hit him up. I'm like, dude, you want to fucking record about fucking storming the Capitol? He's like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, he's like, you want to do your show or mine? I'm like, I guess I can get my shit set up like right now. He's like, all right.
So, what did you think about it? What did you think?
Well, at first, I didn't know what it was about because I think like the Capitol's been needing to be stormed for fucking years now. So I didn't know what it was about. I was all like, oh, hell yeah, people are storming the Capitol, dude. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then I was all like, and then I found out it was just a bunch of people that were like just sad that Trump isn't president or whatever. And they're like, the vote, like all this, like everything's rigged, which I do believe. I do believe that voting is rigged or whatever. And like, I always tell people to just not vote in general. Just don't vote for anybody.
Well, I mean, we got Biden and we got Trump.
Yeah.
Those aren't great choices.
Yeah. We had Joe Jorgensen, and I don't think we had anybody for the Green Party.
Yeah. And what you say we had Joe Jorgensen? We didn't. No one is going to vote third party.
Yeah. We had Kanye.
I had a friend that voted for Kanye.
They didn't have Kanye in Illinois polls.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, you could still write him in, I guess, but yeah, they didn't even have him on Illinois polls.
Do you think Kanye would have been better than Trump?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean, they're both egomaniacs. Like,
Yeah, but didn't Trump do like something like peace agreements and stuff like that? Like, I know just based off listening to other people talk about it, that he did good things for the military.
he might have. Yeah, he might have done that. I really don't know. Like, I just anytime he would talk, dude, I couldn't like take him seriously because he's such a fucking goofball.
But I feel the same way about him and Joe Biden. I can't take either of them seriously.
Yeah. Joe Biden is creepy as fuck to me, and Kamala Harris scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Because she is all about militarizing the police.
Dude, and what the AOC girl? Oh,
She's
my
scary
God.
too, yeah.
Yeah, it's all scary, man. I'm for freedom. That's all I'm for. I don't give a fuck about the small issues, which are giant issues to people like abortion. I get it. I give a fuck about freedom. What are you taking away from us? And Trump wasn't trying to take as many freedoms as other people are. I don't like Trump. I just don't want my freedom taken. But that, and it's also a bad thing. Like, that's why I'm not libertarian, because you listen to people like, oh, drugs all should be legalized too. And like, I don't know how well that's going to work. Look at Oregon.
I was on a date with this gal last month, back in December. She said libertarians are just Republicans that just don't want to admit that they're Republicans. That was the funniest shit ever, because I agreed with it too. I was all like, yeah, you're kind of right.
Well, that was Bill Maher's thing. Bill Maher used to say he was libertarian until he said they started going more to the right. Now he's not. But he also said basically fuck Stan Lee, so fuck him. When I showed somebody at my work the Stan Lee video where he's going off on him,
Yeah.
and that kid wanted to punch someone in the face.
Yeah, dude, like, he's like, who the fuck gives a fuck about some dude who writes cartoon books, like, or whatever he was saying. Like, a lot of people give a fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of people give a fuck.
It's not just escapism. It's actually real good fucking stories. Like, it's the fact that they can't see that makes it all the more sad.
I saw Stan Lee once. I didn't meet him, but I saw him. I was at Comic-Con, and he was like, I was in line with Nasser, like, because Nasser was getting like a bunch of books signed or whatever. I was in line with Nasser, and Stan Lee was walking by. He was on his way to his fucking booth, And everyone's like, oh, and like he had like a swarm of people around him, so it was like impossible to even approach him at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did see him. I did see him walk by, being fucking like Excelsior and like all that fucking good shit, dude. Like the dude was never off, dude. The dude was always on.
I saw Snoop Dogg in a similar way, and so yeah, Stan Lee could be characterized as a Snoop Dogg of comics.
I was working this Snoop Dogg concert at some college in Chicago.
Yeah.
It was Snoop Dogg and Kid Cudi, and Kid Cudi was up first. We got there right around, like in the middle of Kid Cudi's performance, and then my boss, like we're not working at the time, we're just there, and my boss grabs one of us. He grabs my buddy Brian to go do something, and then Brian comes back. He's all like, "Bro, dude, I just fucking unloaded all Snoop Dogg shit, dude. I got to smoke with him and his fucking Nation of Islam fucking bodyguards and shit, dude." Like, and my buddy Brian is like totally he's like racist and fucking like totally right wing as fuck, dude. But he's not like racist, like where he's all like,
is he more prejudiced?
Huh?
More prejudiced then?
No, like he likes to drop the N-bomb a lot.
Okay.
Like when he's just hanging out with white people. And he's all like, but then he'll be like, not only is like, he's like, that word isn't just used for black people. I know a bunch of white N-words too. Blah, blah,
I'm taking it back.
yeah, he's like that. Like, it's all like, it's just anybody who does stupid shit all the time. I'm like, no, dude, that's how I use retarded. And I guess I can't use retarded that way now.
No. Dude, I grew up around so many cash me outside girls that would use the N-word like they were black.
Yeah.
I always thought they were stupid.
Yeah.
Like, always. I never got it.
Yeah, I grew up with a lot of them too. Like the high school I went to was pretty like evenly mixed with fucking black, Mexicans, whites, and Asians. So it was pretty evenly mixed. And yeah, there was a lot of white girls that were just ghetto as fuck for like just because they fucked a black dude once or whatever.
One in particular now, man. Just you look back and talk like that. Her dad was doing heroin. Where she's at now, it's sad. Like, it's sad. She was so much better than what she ended up being. And I knew her in elementary school, and then come high school, she's acting like that, and her life's just over. Like, she's a prostitute. It's sad. It's sad. But I also, I went both sides, man. Like, I went to a well mixed school.
Yeah.
With, I'm cussing in the hallway, they're giving me detention. And then I move into my dad's house, and I'm at an all-black school where we're fucking hanging outside at the junior high. I've got a Monster and tequila we're all sharing in the back of the junior high. The fucking maintenance man catches us, and he's like, "Hey, go back there. What the fuck are you thinking?" We're like, "What the fuck?" And like there's fucking lockdowns at that school. It was weird, man. Like you go from this completely different reality where everyone's treated the same, black, white, Mexican, whatever. Everyone is pretty together there in this junior high. I go to this black school. You're getting pushed around just for being white, and you're hanging out with all these fucking blowouts, like fucking punks and goths.
I remember I was dating this mixed girl. I think it was like sophomore or junior year. I was dating this mixed girl, and like all these black dudes were just coming at me out of nowhere. They're like, "Bro, that's you, bro? That's you?" And I'm all like, "Yeah." They're like, "Yeah, my man."
You stand out, sir. Were they asking you, or were they like, "Hey, that's you? I can get it. I can get it off you."
No, they were like proud of me.
Oh, okay.
I they're like, I didn't think I had that. Like, they didn't think I had it in me to date a black girl or whatever, I guess. So,
Yeah. That's funny shit. But no, man,
friends to this day, dude. Like, she's cool.
I was trying to meet Stan Lee before he passed, but I always ended up being broke whenever he'd come around.
Yeah. I didn't even know he was going to be at the Comic-Con when I was there.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. So when I saw him walking by, I was all like, cool, dude. I actually saw Stan Lee.
The signature gives him like $200 to add to a comic, which I'm sorry. How many times did he give out his fucking signature in how many years he was alive?
You know what comic I would have loved for him to sign? Because it wasn't even him related. It was that Tom King Batman fucking #1 where the show's Batman's dick in it that instantly had to get like removed and like reprinted and shit.
Yeah.
Like, and I was buying comic books religiously when that book came out. Huh?
Why Stan sign that?
Just because that book is already super expensive. If you have the original print that has Batman's dick on it, and then just having Stan Lee's signature on it would just add more to it. Just because it's Stan Lee's signature.
That's kind of out of place.
I'm a weird dude.
You're like stepbrothers, man.
I'm a weird dude. You should know that by now.
What's Randy's last name? Randy Jackson signed this sword.
Exactly.
I didn't have anything else on me.
You just have a random samurai sword on you.
No, dude, the cool things are like playing games and you don't know Stan Lee's voice is going to just pop in.
Yeah.
My kid gets excited when he hears
Stan Lee did that fucking cameo for Teen Titans Go to the Movies.
Dude, I was looking up Jay from Jay and Silent Bob movies.
Yeah.
And he had one that released that might be the last cameo of fucking Stan Lee.
It is the last cameo of Stan Lee.
It was fucking amazing.
I haven't seen that movie, but I remember Kevin Smith talking about it.
It was the trailer for it I saw, and he's in the trailer. So that, even if the movie sucks, that has to be badass to be in the last movie with Stan Lee.
The dude who plays Randall on the Clerks movies,
Yeah,
had a really awesome movie where like his dad runs a security company. So like what him and his buddies do is they'll like break into people's houses and like rearrange their furniture and fucking like hide shit or whatever. So then they end up calling his dad's like security company, so he can like install shit or whatever.
How was the Dirty Work podcast you did?
That was pretty good. Cause like what we do when Jeremy comes over, we watch the movies. But like when we did the Dirty Work one, you know how they have that running gag where fucking Norm Macdonald gets like thrown out of buildings or like tossed into fucking walls and shit? We took, every time that happened, we took a shot of this fucking grapefruit, Captain Morgan's grapefruit rum that I had.
Gotcha.
He like brought over to one of my bonfires, and I
Great.
grapefruit, dude, it was delicious. It was delicious.
Okay.
Especially when it was chilled with some ice, dude. Like, oh, dude, this shit was delicious. So like we took every time that happened, we took a shot. So then we watched another Adam Sandler movie after that. And I was still still drinking on my grapefruit rum. So then by the time we actually got to the podcast after we watched the movies, we were fucking inebriated.
Yeah.
We were all sorts of fucked up.
Well, so you went through all the Adam Sandler movies?
No, dude, right now, we were going to record this last week because he was on furlough. His job was on furlough for a while. We were going to record last week, and I had all this busy shit going on with like holidays and my birthday. Right now, we're at let me see. Mr. Deeds and 8 Crazy Nights, because we always do 2 at a time. So it's Mr. Deeds and 8 Crazy Nights are the next ones we got to watch.
Okay, so we can skip that podcast. 'Cause this is-
And then after that, it's the hot chick. Wait, no, he's uncredited in that, so we're not doing that one. Anger Management and 50 First Dates.
Anger Management is his okay one.
That was okay. And I never saw 50 First Dates, so I'm interested in that.
Smoke before you do. It's a good movie.
I usually smoke during, but yeah.
No, did you do Rain Over Me?
No. When
No.
is that? Because we're doing them in order.
Rain Over Me was.
Oh, that's after Click. Okay.
Okay. You've never seen Rain Over Me?
No. I didn't watch a lot of Adam Sandler movies once, like,
It's a drama, man. So
started getting big.
weird.
I guess he was always big.
Yeah. Well, like even SNL, he was roommates with the dude that made Superbad and all those movies.
Okay. What? Judd Apatow?
Yeah. Yeah, he was roommates with Judd Apatow.
All right, that's what's up. That makes a lot of sense.
They were both stand-up comedians back then. What do you think of Seth Rogen movies, though?
The first one I saw was Knocked Up, and I liked it. I probably don't like it as much now.
I walked out of the theater and knocked up.
I like some of them. I like what's that one with James Franco? Well, James Franco's the drug dealer.
Pineapple Express.
I like that one. I like the End of the World one.
I think Grandma's Boy made a better stoner movie than they've ever made.
Grandma's Boy was good.
Is Adam Sandler in that one?
I don't know, but their movie This Is the End is probably one of my favorites.
That's a good one. It's just I think Superbad was way better, like the best they've done.
Superbad was fantastic. What was that movie that Jonah Hill made like last year or 2019? This is the 90s or some shit.
I don't know. Oh yeah.
It's a skateboarding movie where they like this little kid starts hanging out with all these skateboard kids and that movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I never took the time. Just like that Peanut Butter Falcon, I never watched it.
What the fuck?
Never heard of Peanut Butter Falcon?
No.
LaBeouf's movie.
It's a what?
Shia LaBeouf's movie. I think.
Oh, is that the one that's like about his life?
Syndrome, I think.
Is that the one that's about his life where he plays like dad?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, I've been wanting to see that. Yeah.
It might not be Down syndrome. I thought the kid was slow somehow though.
I don't know. I know there was a Shia LaBeouf movie that came out where he played like a character that's supposed to be like based on his actual dad.
I think that was that one. But yeah, he had to sign off for his dad to be portrayed, and he was telling him he was going to be portrayed by I forget the actor, but like a Tom Cruise level actor, and he portrayed him. So he got his dad to sign it without telling him who was actually going to be acting as him. But yeah, he's getting canceled too. From all reports, he's a dick.
Who, Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, talking about like beating girls or forcing them and stuff like that.
Yeah, he went crazy.
When he was in a Marilyn Manson video,
go on. I'm sorry.
When he was in a Marilyn Manson video, that's when I'm like, he's probably falling off.
No, I think he's an amazing actor, but but he's also crazy. Like that movie,
Mentally.
That movie Lawless was fucking awesome. That like about the moonshiners and shit.
I think the last one I really watched was Disturbia. I didn't even really watch Transformers. But I saw him rap on I think it was Shade 4-5, and it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, he could rap.
But I mean, it's seeming like it's a prerequisite if you're good at rapping to beat women. You look at Eminem, Dr. Dre, Shia LaBeouf.
I used to be a rapper. I never beat women.
Good. You are a one in 1,000. I'm just joking. Not all rappers beat women. Whoever's watching, I hope they don't.
I think Watsky probably gets beat up by women.
Watsky,
he's this Jewish rapper. He's underground, based out in San Diego.
kind of like that Dave guy.
San Francisco.
What's his name?
Who?
Dave something. He has his own show now.
Oh, Little Dicky?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see him getting beat up by one.
Little Dicky probably likes to get peed on.
Hey. So did Patrice O'Neal. What's wrong with getting peed on?
I don't know, dude. I guess some people think it's awesome.
I'm joking. Don't pee on me.
I'll pee on you right fucking now.
Oh no.
I got a little lid for mine too.
Yes. Blocked.
Or I could also just do this.
Oh, shit. Now you're just a target.
Yeah, dude, I got a fucking Toxic Avengers poster that's signed by fucking Lloyd Kaufman.
I saw that and I have no idea what the fuck that is.
It's a trauma movie.
Oh.
It's the Toxic Avenger, dude. He was 98 pounds of solid nerd until he became the Toxic Avenger, the first superhuman hero from New Jersey.
Did you say it was a Chomo movie?
Trauma movie.
Oh. Okay. I'm like, that's a lot better. I have no idea what that is, but it's a lot better than what I thought it was.
Lloyd Kaufman makes these fucking weird ass fucking movies.
I'll have to check it out.
And I met Lloyd Kaufman at Comic-Con last year in February.
Oh, shit.
And so I bought this poster and I had him sign it. And
That's cool. That's cool.
But it had a cartoon when we were kids called the Toxic Crusaders.
Yeah.
And there's been video games and shit. Dude, like Angry Video Game Nerd had Lloyd Kaufman on his fucking show where they're playing the Toxic Avenger fucking Nintendo games and shit.
I didn't even know this was a thing. Holy shit. So it's a low budget superhero comedy splatter film. All right.
It's probably up your alley.
Yeah, that works. That works. Shit, what was the last low budget? Oh, I was watching Jack Frost. That was the last low budget movie I was watching.
Which Jack Frost? There's two Jack Frost movies. There's the one.
Not the Disney one.
Okay.
The one where the serial killer evaporates into the snow as he gets covered in acid. And he becomes Jack Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. Like me and my friend Reika, we were doing a whole series of just watching bad movies. The first one we watched, fuck, I can't think of the name of it. I'm looking it up right now. We did the Vanilla Ice movie. That shit was Kingdom of Spiders.
Never heard of that one. Vanilla Ice has a movie? Oh no.
It's called Cool as Ice. It's awesome. It's so fucking stupid.
I hope you get it so terrible it's awesome.
This Kingdom of Spiders is it's a horror movie about these fucking tarantulas. There's like a whole army of these tarantulas that are like 10 times more poisonous than they normally are. It's a William Shatner movie. And William Shatner's wife is in it too, and she is so fucking just over the top, dude. Like we're just like cracking up. But then there's this scene in the fucking movie where this little girl has like all these fucking spiders surrounding her. William Shatner comes up and like grabs her off the bed and like he's smacking some spiders off her, but then he just like throws her on the fucking ground.
Jeez.
It's hilarious.
like that Star Trek fight, that famous one where he's in the mountains.
Yeah. But then after that, we watched Rubber. Have you seen Rubber?
No.
It's this movie about a tire that is like it goes around or whatever, and it blows people's heads up like telepathically and shit, dude. It's awesome. And then we watched Killdozer.
Have you seen Maximum Overdrive?
No, but I've heard awesome things about it.
You need to watch that one. That one, and then if you like Stephen King movies, look up what's it called? Storm of the Century.
Okay.
That is my favorite Stephen King movie ever. It's just amazing. Like it's a 3-hour TV movie.
You gotta check out Killdozer. It's free on YouTube. It's about this bulldozer that gets possessed by an alien fucking asteroid, and then it just starts going around killing this whole construction crew out in like South Africa.
Killdozer, a man made his own tank.
No, that's not it. They
Killdozer movie. Let's see. Okay, 1974.
Yes,
Okay,
it's awesome.
dude, there was one movie that I totally missed out on. It looks like it has like 55 million views, and I just picked it up like 5 years after it came out. It was like it's way over the fucking top. Let me look what it was. It was like Nazis, karate, fucking traveling through time. It was fucking amazing.
Kung Fury.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, Kung Fury is awesome.
Dude, I missed it. Like, no one ever told me about it.
Yeah, my buddy Jeremy that I do the Adam Sandler stuff with, he told me about it like right when it came out, and I thought he was talking about Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
I can't do those ones. That's not even funny to me. It's trying to be stupid.
I thought he was talking about Kung Pao, and I'm like, dude, fuck that shit. But then I actually watched Kung Fury because he made me do it, and I was like, oh damn, well, yeah, this is awesome.
But that one's trying to be stupid too, but it's doing it right.
Yeah. Oh, I should have known this was the prehistoric time because the laser raptors.
Like that was just
Fucking duh, dude, laser raptors. Fucking Thor comes out of nowhere.
Yes. That was fucking great. Like it was everything a movie should be.
It was like what you think like Bill and Ted should be.
Have you seen the new Bill and Ted? Is it any good?
I did like it. I did like it. It's more focused on their kids. Like they named their kids after each other.
Okay.
So like Ted's kid is named her name is like Billy, whatever, and then Bill's kid, her name is like, and their daughters because they had to do the whole fucking thing like that. Just like the new Jay and Silent Bob reboot,
which was a good one too.
Yeah, that was good.
It was okay. It wasn't as good as the first.
I saw that shit in theaters, and I bought tickets for two of my buddies, and those tickets went for $15 a piece.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I'm glad we enjoyed it.
I saw Half Brothers last night. You see that one yet?
What one?
Half Brothers.
What the fuck is that?
So it's this Mexican kid grows up in Mexico. His dad leaves when he's like 8, and moves to America, and never comes back. And then his dad's on his deathbed, calls him over. He comes over to America, and he meets his brother, who's like a hipster, and they're supposed to go on a road trip together. And it's fucking hilarious.
That sounds cool. That sounds cool, actually.
And it's funny as fuck. Like I brought my kids, and I was shocked. They all liked it. So, but
I'll have to check that out. That sounds awesome.
yeah, the hipster guy is like stupid hipster. It's funny. Like there's a scene he's in line and he's asking the guy for $2 in the line.
Speaking of hipsters, I need to go find my scarf.
Yes. So let's see. What are you streaming on?
Like what platforms? We're on YouTube and Twitch right now.
Okay, so never mind then. I don't want to play anything copyrighted. I was gonna put on the Tom Green theme.
Yeah, dude, I got flagged on when I did the Super Talks crossover just because I pulled like 5 seconds of some what's her name, Emma Stone, back when she was playing Gwen Stacy SNL monologues.
Oh wow.
I played like 5 seconds of these like clips or whatever. Like I had to. YouTube made me cut that. Like, so if you do play something, like we'll still be able to hear it, but YouTube will just make me cut it out later.
No, you're good. All right, man. I think I'm good at this point.
Yeah, I need to go pee. Thanks for coming on, man. It's always fun chatting with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah. If I'm ever on that side of the country, I'll hit you guys up.
Well, I hear Seattle's awesome. That gal that I said I was on a date with last month, she says she goes to Seattle usually every Christmas.
We got shown something saying how terrible it was. Like the soul of Seattle is dying, and there's drugs everywhere.
Who said that? Me?
No, there's a whole documentary about how big the homeless population's getting, how they don't arrest people, how there's drugs everywhere.
I know. I know it's like a really heavy like heroin type fucking place.
And they're saying it's basically legal. Like they're not really arresting people for it.
Yeah. But I've also heard that Seattle's fucking awesome too. So
I don't know. The video I watched, some guys beating a lawyer outside the courthouse and they get charged. I'm like, what the? So
I used to watch videos back in like 2009 of like back when it used to like snow a lot all the time.
Yeah.
And like there were like city buses like really like starting to like drive up a hill or whatever. They would just like slide back down like into a fucking bodega.
Are you guys in Chicago or where are you?
I'm like an hour out of Chicago.
So I remember you talking about pizza. Giordano's, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Any good?
Dude, that's more of like a tourist thing. Like deep dish shit. Like that's more of like a tourist thing.
Yeah.
Like people are always talking about like Chicago pizza, and they always immediately think of like in deep dish. Like no, that's not Chicago pizza. Chicago pizza is just like when you go to like a really like small ass like Italian restaurant and you order pizza and shit, dude. Like, and it's usually fucking like some of the best pizza you can get. That's basically Chicago pizza. Like and then when they talk about like Chicago versus New York pizza, like New York pizza, when you think of New York pizza, it's like just those big dumbass slices.
Yeah.
This fucking big, you know.
Yeah.
You
gotta fucking fold them and yeah.
Yeah. You get one of those for like $5 or whatever at like just some like fucking little place or whatever.
So Giordano's is not Chicago pizza.
I mean, it technically is, but like no, it's not.
Well, I'm trying to see what I could get on the West Coast to emulate it to try it because I tried the Italian beef that they make on this fucking truck that goes around. It's amazing.
Yeah, that's probably the best Italian beef you're gonna get.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, now I got to try their pizza. But all right, man. My daughter's in here. So.
All right. Catch you later, man.
Yes, sir.
Love you.